Let's go. Okay, let's get straight into it. Let's get Instagram in here. Chat gang, we're live. Let me know who we got in the chat, please. You know what to do. My name is China. I'm the Mynameischyna voice. Welcome to another evening of TMV Live. Yes, that's what we like to see. I didn't even get straight into what I was going to say. And we got our mod gang in there. That's Daniel. Shout out to Daniel. That's our mod gang. And he's going to be moderating the chat. So make sure you go through. Let me quickly let Instagram know what's going on. And then we shall go. Pin that. Anyone that's seeing this on Instagram or streaming on YouTube, and if you want to watch it, the best thing to do is you need to hop across to YouTube, search my name is China on YouTube, or in the bio you see the red circle. That's the best thing to do if you want to watch it. Yes, chat gang, who we got in the chat, guys? Please like the video. It's one of the most important things that you do. So once you're in here and you're in here, please like the stream. See, just like the stream. Turn notification bell so you never ever miss an upload, so you know when we go upload. And yeah, like, you know, we have the super chat button, which is a $, and you can support the channel. Shout out to everyone that does. I put these streams out for you nightly. I'm putting the work in there for you guys. So then, you know, I appreciate all the support from everybody that does that. Guys, we also have our membership tier as well, and that starts from the price of a cup of coffee, which is basically $2.99 a month, and that gives you more access. I'm going to be actually announcing more membership benefits and stuff that we're going to be doing for the members area, because now we're back doing regular stream, should I say. Let me just get through some of the chat. Yes, Black British Library, I see you. He says big up China, big up the chat. It's been a while, man. Welcome back. And to everyone, like I said before, if you've been here over 3 or more times, you're gang, you are. So I expect you to make a contribution to the chat. So let me just quickly I think our guest is in there. So yes, Shayla, yes, I can see you in our green room. Make sure you have your audio turned on, the camera. Yes, you're looking nice and pretty. I can see you there. Thank you very much for joining. Just stand by. Cool. We got Shayla in the green room, which is a good thing. Yes, big up everyone in the chat. So chat gang, just make sure you keep active. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna be having a stream tonight, and it's gonna be called. You know what? Let me just pull it up. Single mothers are the real prize? ? Okay, all right. And you know me, I got love for the single mamas, man. You know me, I got love for the baby mamas, man. And we're gonna be having a guest called Shayla. She's a content creator and she's a mother as well. I've actually had her on a platform that we got coming out, and the content's not out. I've reacted to some of her content. You might have seen it before. I've reacted to some of her reaction videos, some of her TikTok content, and yeah, like she's definitely got a point of view. She's, she says she advocate for traditional values, but at the same time, I'm not quite sure some of the things that she says and some of the videos that we reacted to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get her on live, let her introduce herself, tell us who she is, and then we're gonna get straight to it. So chat gang, you guys know what to do. I appreciate all the questions that you guys put through. I try to read them through, and we also appreciate all the super chats. So everybody, like the video right now. Make sure you share it with someone and let them know what's going on. And yeah, let's get straight into the Shayla. You good to go? Let's go.
Hi. Oh my gosh, everything looks so big.
What's going on? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. This is very interesting. This is new to me.
Yeah.
Keep freezing.
Guys, yeah, I'm not frozen. Guys, I sorted out my Wi-Fi. It's not my Wi-Fi. I've sorted it out. Wi-Fi is on 100. I'm not quite sure why you're freezing, but my Wi-Fi is on 100. Can you see me? Yeah, you're frozen. Chat gang, can you just let us know if you're picking up?
Because you keep freezing for me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm definitely not. You're on Wi-Fi, yeah?
Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm Sky. Is Sky good? I don't know.
No, that should be fine. Are you? Yeah, are you on your? What are you on? What are you using?
My phone. Should I take it off Wi-Fi?
No, it's normally better on Wi-Fi. They say the audio is good, but your screen keeps freezing. It shouldn't freeze. Like I'm fully on
Whose screen keeps freezing, mine or yours?
Yeah, they're saying, yeah, mine keeps freezing. Okay, cool, guys. We're gonna try to come back straight into this. Give us a second. Try to come straight back in. Give us a second. Let me see if I can. Because I don't wanna. All right, chat gang, chat. I want you guys to let me know. Can you see me now, chat? Am I freezing still? That really isn't good. Give me a second. Again. Right, chat gang. I want everyone to let me know. Am I coming in clear now? Am I coming in clear? Are we coming in clear? How am I looking right now? Chat gang, I need you guys to let me know what's going on. What's going on? Let me know, chat gang. Let me know. Good. Are we good? You can hear and see me now? Good. You're calm now, yeah? All right. Okay, cool. Let's get our guest back in. I hope she's there. She should be there. Let's get our guest back straight in. Let's go back in. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I'm not quite sure what went over there. Better? Yes, thank you. Share. Shout out to Share. She says we're better. Black Savage says we're calm now. Yeah, let's get our guest. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, we're good to go now. We're good to go.
Is this much better?
Yeah. Huh?
Is this better now? Yeah.
No, what did you take us off of Wi-Fi?
No.
No, we're better now. Yeah, guys, let's go again. Sorry for the people that we had a few people that probably left the chat. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to the channel, click to become a member, turn notification bells. Get reminded when we live stream and content gets dropped. Okay, shout out to everyone. Sorry about that, the technical difficulties. Big up the chat gang. Let's go. Welcome, Shayla. Thank you.
Hi guys, what's up?
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. Do you want to tell? Let me just move my camera a little. Do you want to tell everybody who you are?
Yeah, I am Shayla. I'm Shayla. I have Instagram. Follow me. It's her style. It's her .style on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm known for doing like TikToks and just talking my head off, telling a bit of story times, which I don't do story times anymore. But I'm known for talking and looking pretty. Yeah.
You're known for talking and looking pretty.
And having good teeth. Like that.
Have a good, let's see, go on. Let's see. What are they real?
Yeah, of course they are.
I don't know. A lot of people, maybe you went to Turkey, you got them Turkey, they're good.
Oh honey, no, this is self-made.
Self-made.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, and people know me for being in a duo with my friend for Ladies with No Filter, which I am not currently filming at the minute anymore. So
okay, wait. So tell us a bit about Tell us a little bit about that Two Ladies No Filter.
Ladies with No Filter. So basically, we were doing a podcast called Ladies with No Filter, where we would just talk, about things concerning we're both single mothers, as he hates.
I didn't say.
At that.
Wait, hold on a second. Didn't you see the description I wrote? That was nice, right?
Did you see the video that I commented on when you said that I'm going to call your kids bastards and I'm going to call you ugly? What did you say? You better not be ugly or not in shape.
No, okay. Don't misquote me. My exact words were. I'm saying. Listen, women. Before you come for me, just make sure, yeah, that your hair, that you have natural hair.
That is it. That was
Make sure your wig is in place. There's no glue hanging out, yeah. Make sure you have natural face. Make sure you're perfectly in shape. Because I go to the gym and I got my hairline. Because if not, then when I start picking out these things, you're not gonna like it. And I also said, like if you had a child out of wedlock and you come for me, then I call your child a bastard, and you're not gonna like it. Or if I call you whore, you're not gonna like it. So just don't come for me. It wasn't that no one particular. It was just that.
But why do you choose to say these things?
Because a woman called my mother a whore. Called my mother a slag.
Someone called your mum a slag.
Yeah. So I just reacted to it. Don't you think I was in my right to do that? It was a woman as well online. It was kind of rude.
No, but then you don't have to go low.
How can I go much more lower? She just called my mother a slag. Don't you think that's low?
Why did you call your mum a slag? I'm kidding.
No, just because it's okay. It's just online people just like, they don't like the things that I say, and then they just
say.
Yeah, say things. And it's not nice, is it?
I really want to get it on my TV.
Get what on your TV?
Comments.
Don't worry about the comments. You see the comments when the time has come. Don't worry about the comments.
I want to see the comments. Oh, I can see it now on my TV.
You put it on YouTube.
If I've muted it though.
No, it's cool. Don't be watching the comments. Watch the screen, man. Don't worry about the comments.
I'm watching you now. I just wanted to have it on, just for background.
Okay, cool. No worries. You got it for the background. Maybe you take a little picture, you tag us or something. It might look good. You never know.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry. I'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. You're playing with your hair.
Look at my neck. No, this is not a good angle for me.
All right, fix yourself. Fix up your face, girl. Fix up your face. Are you right? No. She wanted to get a little, just show people what she was working with, a little shape. It's fine. It's all right.
Because you're trying to say that you better be in shape, you better be this.
I said if you want to come for me, you better be in shape. Are you gonna come? Oh, you're gonna come for me. Oh, I see.
I'm not coming for anybody. Anyway, let's get to it. So yeah, this is me. It's her style, I do things my way, how I like, and I say what I want to say with class. Sometimes. You
say what you want to say with class, yeah?
Sometimes. Yeah, because if you want me to get road, got you. I'm joking. No, I've never been brought up on the streets. I have no clue. So what do you have to say? What is the topic again?
Single mothers are the prize. Question marks are the prize. Because you wanted to. Because you know what? You wanted to send me some rubbish today about some man paid 50 bags for a single mother.
Okay, yes, he did. We need to get that up. We need to mention that.
All right, tell the story then.
So basically, everyone knows that China likes to run his mouth about women being single moms, yeah, and all of this nonsense. Because I think he has a stereotype of single mothers. Don't know why. So I just sent him a little something about this guy saying that he met his woman and he paid her £50,000 and moved her out of where she was living into a 4-bedroom house. And he told her he paid all the bills, paid for everything for 2 years while he was courting her, because in his mind, that was going to be his wife, that was who he was going to marry, and he wanted to invest in her. And he didn't want her to work, so he gave her £50,000 before he was in a relationship with her, told her, all I want you to do is for 2 years, throughout the time of us courting each other, all I want you to do is work on yourself and to give you security, to let you understand that I'm serious about you. I'm not trying to string you along or trying to love bomb you. He basically gave her a portion of his company so that she could invest it, that gave her investment in his company. Gave her shares in his company so that she could have security to know that he was not joking on her, like he was being 100% serious, and that's what he wanted her in his future. And she had a child and he loved her the same. And that's what I was saying. And I was saying to China that men that have it do not complain. Wow. Because they can have it, because they can pick whoever they want to be with. Like a woman could have 6 kids and still get a rich man, because he's capable of it all, and he knows what he has to take on. And I was saying this on my TikTok live today. I was telling people that people need to understand more time, women that have, obviously different women want different things, but more times when a woman has kids, she's not thinking, oh, let me just get with the next one that's gonna be with me because I just want to get married. No, like the man that's coming has to have something. Yeah, he's got to look after you, me, him, the family, and he probably wants her to have more kids. So he's not gonna come as if he come like he's gonna have something. So we're probably in a position where we get kind of good caliber men. What I do, I don't know about anyone else, but we're not dating the bottom of the barrels and the guys that are on the internet slating us because we're dating the men that are outside working.
Oh, okay.
And
have you finished? Is that what you have to say? Yeah.
Okay. And so, actually about like got things going on in their lives. You know what I mean?
Okay. Have you finished? Because I thought that was a nice introduction because you had something to say. Okay, so let's go back to this. Okay, so it's interesting when women speak about men doing stuff and the men that don't do stuff. You tend to speak in shame language. You know, I'm not quite. Wait, hold on. I don't think you're quite aware in how you speak. So what you say is, so how you started off is you're like, okay, the man saw, a woman, she had a child, and then he wanted to give her a proportion of his company. That's fine. A man can do that, but we're talking about possibility versus probability. Okay, so yes, it is possible that a woman can meet a guy and she can have a child and he will, be the best guy, give her £50,000 and do all this. It's possible. It's very possible that can happen because it clearly did happen for this lady. But when we look with the probability and the likelihood of that happening, how likely is that? And if you look at the rates of single mothers, if you look at all the single mothers there, how many single mothers is this happening for?
Okay, so let me explain. Okay, I'm not saying every man's gonna come with 50 bags to come and present a woman.
No, it's not. No.
But what I'm saying, the probability of the fact that you can meet a guy that is well off for himself is able. It's very much there. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not. I'm not talking about present her with things.
Okay,
I'm saying
wait, hold on a second. That's fine. You're gonna make that statement, but I'm gonna challenge that a little bit. What I'm going to say, if that is the case, and single mothers are being picked up at the rate they are by these wealthy men, and where are the marriages? Because then if that was the case, there wouldn't be any single mothers.
Marriage.
No, wait, hold on a second. If it was at the level that you're speaking about, there would be no single mothers.
No, it's not, because you didn't ask me what was the probability. You assumed.
No, but
I didn't tell you that it was.
But wait. You brought it up as if it's a large margin, right? So and now I'm going to ask you.
The world is very big. There is a large majority, but I'm not saying it's everybody, because remember, everyone comes from different walks of life and everyone is different. Hold on, I ain't finished.
No, but the thing is, hold on, wait. Shayla, you can't overtalk me in my life. I just have to. Wait, Shayla, it's how we have to do it. I'll let you speak.
But I didn't get to finish. Can you let me land?
No, because this is how we do it. I'll let you speak 100%. I'll let you speak. And it's not good for people when we speak over each other, right? If you're going to say that this woman met a guy and he paid 50 grand for her and did all that, that's fine. But what I'm going to say to you is, how many other women is that happening for? Because in order for you to use this as a case where we can use it, it needs to be happening in abundance where women are benefiting. So now I'm going to ask you, you tell me the percentage of women that are meeting, single mothers that are meeting men that are going to give them 50 bags.
I never said that this was something that's happening every day. You can't put words in my mouth.
No, but then why would you use
him as an example of this does happen to
people? It's a terrible example because it's...
No, it's not, because it happens to people.
No, but it's not...
It might not be happening every single day, but it happens.
All right,
hold on a second. Hold on. Wait. You can't make a woman feel like it will never happen for her. It can happen to anybody. If you're at the right place at the right time, it can happen. God. Yes, the probability might not be as high, but the probability that she might meet a man that is working and has a good job and that can afford a lifestyle for her and her kids, it's the same probability. Hold on. It's the same probability. Hold on, it's the same. No, I'm not, because this is what I'm trying to say.
No, you said 50.
I'm talking about a man that is financially stable.
I'm talking
about a man that is... You're missing
the
point. You're trying to bring out one part of what I said.
Shayla,
the goalpost of what I'm saying is, The fact that she might meet a man that is financially okay.
That's
That
not what
part
you
is what I'm
said.
trying
You
to
changed
say.
it. You just
No,
changed it.
I just that was the story I was telling you. But my point is, a woman that has kids, it doesn't mean she can't meet a man of value in that kind of way.
I've never said that. Okay. Now I'm going to speak because you can't keep over talking me in my live because what's going to happen?
You spoke over me.
Shayla, you're doing it now and it's not good for the people. Trust me. It doesn't
Cool.
good.
I'm not going to say anything.
I let everybody speak on my live. There's not one person that comes on this live that does not speak. But if you over talk me, what's going to happen is it's not going to be good for the people that are watching it. But it is my live. I have to interject, especially if I think like I have to challenge something. It's how we have to do it. But I will always let you.
Yourself. Okay,
No,
but
listen. I will always let you listen. I will always let you come back, but I have to challenge you. Okay, all right. It's how we do this thing. Okay. So what I'm trying to say. Initially, you said 50 grand. And you said the guy came to the company. And what I was trying to say is, I just wanted to ask you, how likely is this to happen for people? I didn't say it's not possible. See, this is like the lottery, all right? How many people play the lottery? Everyone can play the lottery, and it is possible to win. But when we talk about the probability of winning the lottery, then it becomes something different. Now, a lot of the problems with women, in particular modern women, you live it's possible. Yes, of course it's possible. Anything is possible. But how probable is it? Now, so one of the reasons that single mothers have struggled is because they've been sold a lie. They've been told that when you come outside here, it's going to be lit for you. Oh, you know what? Men don't care. You know what? A real man is going to bring up your child. And so when they step outside here, yeah, and they go through all the things, because if it was what you were saying, there'll be no single mothers. That's not a lie. Wait, hold on a second, because we got the stats. So I've actually got all the stats. So if what you were saying was true, it would be represented in the community and the culture. There would be no single mothers.
I'm a single mom. I am a representative of what's going on. And that is a lie because I am a single mom. Do you know what? The quality of men that I get now is much better than the quality of men that I did before I had kids. And I get literally. Okay, so I don't know what.
So we judge things by outcomes. So when women do this is okay. So you want to do this because you're taking it away of how I want to do it. But you say,
no, but I'm just saying.
It's fine. Hold on. You will say, I'm a single mother and the quality of men I get now is better. You're not supposed to be getting men. You're supposed to get one man, and that's supposed to lock you down.
Wait, hold on. How else am I going to meet a man if I don't?
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. If what you were saying prior was right, yeah, and these 50 grand men and these men with, resources were picking up mothers like you, there will be no need for you to be picking up men because you will just pick up.
What it is? It's because I don't just date I don't just want to marry someone just because I'm a single mom. Let me just get married straight away.
No, but they're good men.
Hold on. No, it doesn't matter. A good man could be a good man, but he might not be the right man for me. Just because you're a good man doesn't mean you're of quality. I'm sorry.
Wow.
No, but it's true. You don't have, but because I'm a single mom, I just must catch you up like
that. No, I'm talking about good.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm talking about good quality men, the men that you were speaking about.
No. It doesn't make any sense. Just because I'm a single mom, it doesn't mean because you're a good quality man for every woman's standard, I'm gonna want you. No, there's much more things, there's deeper things that I need for myself. So because I'm a single mom, I should just take you up because you're a good quality man. No, I have choice. So my choice is taken away because I'm a single mom.
All right, cool. But I want you guys to listen to what we're hearing, right? Like I'm literally talking about the men that you've spoken about. You keep changing it, yeah. I'm talking about good quality men in a financial position to help to do the things that you said, right? Just like that woman. If that was the case, you would be married now, or in a sense, I don't know your scenario, but I'm saying to you, there will be no scenario for you to be having quality men because you would have one man.
So you're telling me every quality woman that you've come across, you've got to marry her because you ain't married no one yet?
Well, there wasn't quality, was there?
Well, no. So hold on. So you've met. So you're telling me all the exes that you've been out with were never quality. So why did you be with them? They were never quality.
Do you want me to tell you? Because I didn't have any children with them, so that means they're not quality, and I didn't get married to them.
So you've never gotten any girl pregnant?
No.
Never in your life.
You just asked me a question and I told it to you.
Okay,
wait, hold on.
I'm just asking a question.
When you ask me a question and I'm going to ask you and I'm going to reply. See, when you deal with people that have had children out of wedlock and whatever, they can never ever understand why we have sexual discipline and discernment. You guys that have kids find it so hard.
Sorry,
Hold on. You find it so hard to believe a man like me will have sexual discipline. Like
you don't have sexual discipline. That's not sexual discipline. You would use protection. But guess what? This is what makes me laugh about men that talk like this.
That's not sexual discipline.
Hold on. I love you men that speak like this.
What?
Using women pregnant. Have dated women that have
using protection is not sexual discipline.
You have dated women that have got pregnant by multiple men, multiple times, because they have none of the kids to shame themselves because they've had plenty of abortions. You guys have to talk like these women have.
You know what?
But hold on. But
let's talk about abortions. Let's talk about it.
In the eyes of God, these women are still mothers. They just killed a lot of kids. Let's be realistic about it, right? You might have been able to control, to have used protection or pull out on time, but the women that you've been with, just because they haven't carried around kids with them, it doesn't mean they've never had children, which multiple women have. And a lot of women don't have the kids because why? Their family don't want to shame their family and because of their religion. But a lot of them have had many abortions, which I know many women that had multiple abortions. Because they haven't got the kids to show around.
Okay, cool. So you've said something. Right? So now I'm gonna offer you. After you've said something, so now I'm gonna offer you a rebuttal. Yeah. Now, first of all, you asked me a question and you found it completely hard to believe.
I didn't find it hard to believe.
No, Shayla. I just let you speak and you're overrunning the live. It's disrespectful and it's not good for the chat. I let you speak. Yeah. Cool. So you asked me a question, and I answered the question, and you wanted to ask me the question again, like you found it hard to believe. And the reason that people find it hard to believe is because they haven't exercised sexual discipline. Okay, cool. So how many kids do you have?
I have 2.
How many baby fathers?
I have 2.
Okay, so you have 2 kids and 2 baby daddies. That is why you find it hard that I don't have any kids and any baby mamas.
I didn't say I find it hard. Don't put words in my mouth. No, don't do that, China. I did not say that. I didn't say that.
Hold on a second. I didn't say you said that. I'm telling you what I'm getting.
I don't find it hard to believe that you don't have any kids.
Okay, I'm just saying. But you asked me twice. Okay?
Yeah, because I'm confirming your answer. But it doesn't. Okay. Hold on. Just because you don't have any children, it doesn't mean that you're able to control your sexual urges. You could be shooting blanks out here, or you could just be able to. You're wearing protection.
All right.
Which is good. You're wearing protection because you don't want to have kids until you're married.
All right. Let's go again. So this is what they do. All right. When they can't believe, wait, no, because you said something, so I'm going to offer something back now, yeah? Okay, when they cannot believe you can exercise sexual discipline and you don't end up like them, they will try to offer something like, you must... Wait, hold on. You're interrupting me. You're interrupting me. No, you just said to me, you tried to imply that I could be infertile. Okay, so
I didn't just imply you could be infertile. Stop bringing up the negative. I also said you could be using protection, and that's why. What are you talking about?
And I was about to talk about the next thing.
Okay.
So stop interrupting me. So the first thing she said was, I could be infertile. Yes, that could be something. But imagine a woman that hasn't had any kids, yeah, and she's 30s, whatever it is, could be 40s, whatever. And I say to her, the reason you haven't got any kids is because you can't have... Like, maybe that woman... Wait, hold on. Stop it. Because you're interrupting the live and it's not good. Yeah? Maybe that woman doesn't believe in having children out of wedlock because that's how she was raised. And fundamentally, if you have kids out of wedlock, that makes those kids bastards. Maybe that's not what she wanted to do. Maybe she didn't find the guy who she thought, that she wanted to be with. Or relationships could have brought down. But she said, you know what? I'm not going to go and bring a child and raise a child into statistically the worst advantage by being a single parent. Okay, cool. Now, what you've gone into say, yes, protection. There's over 33 forms of birth control, with abortion being one. No child is brought into this world because a man wants it to. Women control it, okay? So when you start talking about a woman could have an abortion, yes, she could have. But if she did, that's her right over her body. I would have no say over that. And it wouldn't. So all of these things that you're saying are possibilities that could happen, but they haven't happened. It's not what it is. What it really is I was raised by my mother and father who've been married for over 40 years. I have 3 sisters and a brother who are all married with child, and that was what I was. So that was how I was raised. So I was raised not to go and create broken homes and not to go and breed. That was how I was raised. It was very disrespectful. So because of that, I've never done that. And if you find that hard, and if you said you was raised the same, how did you end up a baby mama with 2 babies?
Because life is life, and that's why like I said to you, life is life, and I just chose not to get abortions, like many women on this comment probably have, but won't admit. Because if you knew, if this is the thing, men are very in denial and don't understand how women move. A lot of women don't carry around and have kids and whatnot, right? But a lot of them have abortions, and it's facts. I know women that have had about 9 abortions, and because of the shame it will bring to their family. That's like you said, you know, their families taught them not to do. Yes, but guess what? But when it's time for them to have babies, they can't have any because the womb is disrupted. And a lot of women won't admit that. You think a woman has gone through the whole of her life having unprotected sex with men, and as they will lie and say they haven't, and not ever had a hiccup? If she never has ever had a hiccup, it's more times there is fertility problems. Yes, there is. Let's be 100%, because if you know about women's bodies, you know there is fertility problems. Or she's been having lots of abortions. It's facts. Facts. I'm a woman. I know.
No, it's cool. It's coming from your mouth. So what you're saying is, if a woman goes through her life, maybe mid-30s, late 30s, whatever. What age has she not had a baby that she's aborted 100%, or she's infertile? What age?
I'm not. There's no age. I'm just saying a lot of women have done this.
This is what you can't do. You can't make a statement. Then I ask you to clarify.
But you made one against me. Hold on, but you can't do that. You can't tell me what I can't do, and you can do it too. You can't make statements against me, but then I can't make statements. I can make many statements because I'm actually a living woman that has 2 kids. So my statements are more factual than yours because you had no kids. So remember, I'm talking about women, and I've lived as a woman for the whole of my life. So I have many female friends and many females that I come across in my business and my job. And I know
understand what you're talking about.
And I know what a lot of women, especially women that are not black, what they do. I know what they do. So please, I'm telling you, a lot of women have abortions, and then what they do is they go to men like you and act like they're above it all. But guess what? You don't know their past and what they've been getting up to and what's been happening, because they have to hide it because of why it makes them look. But then women that have kids get shamed all around town because they're showing what they've done and what they've had. Like the olden days, it's not something to be proud of. So they used to give their kids away.
I can't lie.
No, but guess what?
Women, you are generalizing so many women right now. I can't believe you're doing that.
Yes, I am. I'm generalizing a lot. Hold on, there's many.
You're projecting.
Hold on, there's many different types. Remember, there's women that don't do it because
you're projecting. You're saying that.
I'm not projecting because there's many women that don't. Remember, I walked a long life. Yeah, I was baptized. My dad's a pastor, mum's a minister. There's many things. There's many layers to me, and I've seen a lot. And I do work with women on a daily basis. I've done counselling with women. I know things. And what I'm saying is, there's different types of women. There's women that have been raised in the church and never done anything and wait until they're married. There's women that are. I'm gonna read out some chats. Okay. So after the first baby father, why did you insist on using protection while sleeping with baby father number 2? I did use protection, but then I got pregnant.
So how did that happen?
You can get pregnant if the condom splits, baby. What do you want me to do? And then obviously, but the right thing would be would not be walk around in shame and just abort them.
Huh?
What did it be? I guess.
I don't know. A woman has the right to autonomy and sovereignty over her
exactly,
body.
But you know what's fun? But can I also say something as well? Yeah, a lot of people like to talk about single mothers and having their kids and stuff like that, and still having the kids after they shouldn't. They get the second one or whatever. But you know, it's funny. People only do things for show for people right now. Right? But I don't know if people believe in God, but then remember, God sees all and knows all. So aborting a child is also a problem as well. That's still a child. God still counts that child as a child. So if I wanted to do that, I could, but I don't believe in
I don't know why.
that.
Okay, all right. I want to take over because you've been talking for a lot, and I need to.
100%.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I need to take over. I don't know why you were focusing on abortion, because not once have I. Wait, stop it, because you're interrupting me. Not once have I. You brought it up. You tried to put it onto me. You tried to put it onto other women. Let's take it off the table for a second, because what other people do. You're just generalizing and speculating. Yeah, none of us know what these people do. So yes, they could abort. Yes, they could. Cool, whatever. But what you're doing is now you're trying to say, oh, when you meet a girl, how do you know she had an abortion? She might have. She might have not. It doesn't matter. Wait. Hold on a second. She might have. She might have not. Okay, you're saying God sees all. Yeah. The first pregnancy, cool. Out of wedlock, cool. We'll give it to you. I might even give you one, even though I'm not. But I'll give you one just for the benefit of saying, all right, cool. But then after the one. When you know that what sex does, and you know, if you said you was raised in a certain type of thing, I'm not talking about, but you know already that sexual thing, like, and you didn't ask to be married, you didn't ask for more. So then when you say these things, I hear you, but sorry.
What? I didn't ask for more. So you're saying things you don't know. Again.
What did you ask? Did you ask? Was you married with the next guy?
But did it? Hold on. Because I wasn't married didn't mean I didn't ask for more. I'm confused.
What more did he give you? Like, because you didn't ask for a ring, you just like
you don't know. You don't know that.
No, because are you divorced from him?
But the thing is, you're assuming again.
I'm asking.
I didn't ask for more.
No, I'm asking. Did you get married?
But what made you think? Hold on. But what made you think I wouldn't have asked for more just because I'm not running around with a ring?
Because
if my followers in here, they already know what happened. But what
we're not your followers. We're not we don't know anything. So what I'm asking you is when you say the first time, cool. We say, all right, the next time you was raised in this institution, all of that. Then the right way of doing things would have been, would have been for a ring and to marriage. So I said, did you ask for more? So then what more could he possibly given you? Because in the end, it's the same. 2 baby daddies, 2 kids by 2. And like, you have to understand, when women speak like this, us as men, we're like, you're not even trying to be humble. It's like, we're the guys with the problem.
Why should I have to be humble? Because I'm a single mum.
No, because you've got 2.
But what, me having 2 kids means I have to be humble. You're okay. You have no kids and you're in your 30s. So you should be humble. What people would say, my mum would say there's something wrong with him because you're not married yet. Because you get to pick the bunch. My mum was married to 47 years. She told me that men at your age should be married. If you're not married, there's something wrong with you. So nobody wants you and you're already at your age as you are. That's crazy.
Okay.
So how can you tell me that I should be humble? You should be humble.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna do this thing where okay. See, you have to be careful when you want to start throwing shots, because I haven't thrown shots at you. Wait, hold on. You're gonna say that nobody wants me, but wait, hold on. You allowed 2 men to shoot up the club inside of you. None of them claimed. Wait, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You gave your body. No, don't do that. You wanted to talk and you wanted to say nobody wants me.
Yeah, but I want to understand what you wanted me to do.
You wanted to say nobody wants me, but none of your baby 2 men didn't want you and they left you. How dare you? How dare you? This is the thing. What's giving you the right?
Wait, you're fuming again. Because you have a mindset of stereotypes. You're fuming again because nobody left.
No, hold on a
second.
second.
You're fuming again. You need to be careful with your generalization. You just generalized again.
You have 2 kids by 2 separate men.
I have 2 baby dads.
You have 2 kids by
they left me. But who told you they left me?
Make it make sense.
Know that.
Make it make sense. Okay, make it make sense.
You're telling me I should be humble. That's rude. You can't say that. That doesn't even make any sense.
Make it make sense.
But why should I be humble? Because I got 2 kids out of wedlock. But then you shouldn't be humble when you are single and not married. It don't make sense. You can't.
Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why?
Why?
Can I tell you why? Because us as men, I haven't created any kids. I don't have.
But you have a choice to get married.
Yeah, but hold on a second. I do have a choice.
But nobody's wanting to marry you, and you're still single because it doesn't make sense.
Women don't pick. We do.
Exactly, but then no one said yes.
Have you finished? Have you finished?
I have been proposed to twice. And
have you finished? Have you finished?
Wait on the second day of marriage.
Okay. So let me explain. Explain. Why would we pick men like you? The 2 men that chose you didn't want to stay with you. No, they didn't pick you. They bred you up and they left you.
I didn't get married. I chose to walk away.
They bred you up and they left you. They didn't pick you. They bred you. They bred you up. They bred you up and they left you. Your kids don't have.
They didn't leave me though. But the thing is, again, you keep saying they left. They didn't leave me.
What are you talking? Where are they? Where are your 2 baby dads?
I had 2 rings. And I didn't want to get married anymore. So I left.
Okay, can I ask you? Okay, let's move it on. Let's move it on. So you had 2 rings, okay? So they were good enough to give you rings and give you children, but they weren't good enough to get married. Explain that.
I decided I did not want to go through with it. No, and as every woman, as you should not be humble and just stay where you are because of society and men like China telling you should. I decided I didn't want to, and yes, I decided to move on. But because you're generalizing, you think everybody gets left.
I want to ask you a question. I don't want to generalize.
Please don't.
I want to ask you a question. So how come they were both good enough to give you rings that you accepted, and give you children that you're accepted, but they weren't good enough to get married? I'm not generalizing. No.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect.
Yeah.
And everybody has things they need to work on. So if you need to get therapy, get therapy. And then if maybe we could get back to, but that was just the case at the time. I just didn't want to go for it because guess what? Marriage is a serious thing, and I think you would say the same thing too. So do you want to get married to get divorced? No,
of course not.
So therefore, you don't. Just because I'm a single mom, I should run to go and get married.
Can I ask a question?
I don't need to run to get married to anybody.
Don't you think? Technically, when consummating your vow, sleeping. But anyway, don't you think having a child is a marriage with someone, a lifetime commitment? You don't think?
I think it's like many things. Having a child with someone is a lifetime commitment, but guess what? Having a child with someone, being in a household that isn't great or great value, produces children that are not great people. So if you don't feel, if any woman in here that is in a relationship and just holding on because of marriage, don't do that. Because guess what? Your child could come out worse than they came in. Because you are allowing yourself to be in something that is detrimental to your mental health, which is then you're raising kids and then causing other mental health problems for those children. So if it's not for you, don't stay. And like many people do that.
I agree. I agree. I believe if you're in a scenario where it's not good for your mental health, you should stay. You should not stay. But I think the conversation changes. See,
it does. It changes when you generalize and when you put everybody in the same boat.
I'm asking questions.
You told me they left me and I should be humbled.
No,
and that comment right there is crazy.
So all right. Do you want to? I don't know. Let me ask you some questions then. Do you want to get married? Do you want more kids?
Yeah, and I'll only do it when I get married.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Why now would you only do it when you get married now?
It was the same thing then, but I didn't go through the wedding. But I would do it when I decide to settle down with someone and get married. And to be honest, I don't really want more kids, but the right man could make me want to have kids with them once I'm married to them. But not really. I'm done.
Okay, so you would want to get with a guy that's got kids already?
Got kids already, wants one child, maybe, and that's as far as it goes.
Okay, so as a woman with 2 kids in the single marketplace, do you not think that you need to, for example, offer more than a woman with no kids or 1 kid or something, for example?
Not really, because the thing is, men are quite simple creatures, and the men that I get to know, they don't really need you to have much, which I have much, but they just want you to be feminine. They want you to be feminine. They want you to be a lady. They want you to need them. They want you to allow them to provide. So I don't really feel like I need to come with much if I didn't want to.
So you don't think you need to any guy that's looking to date you, don't think you need to come with much for him?
Personally, I wouldn't need to, no, because that's what they don't want. A strong woman, a woman that's been carrying around her load, saying I'm a strong single black woman, mum.
I didn't say that.
I'm just saying that's what they don't generally like. That whole I'm a strong, they don't like that. It's too masculine.
No,
but if I really didn't want to, I didn't.
Why when I said that did you automatically think of masculine and strong black women? I wasn't thinking of that. I'm
just saying that's the end. I'm a black woman. I'm talking about for me, not for everybody else. I'm talking about me. That's not. If I didn't need to, you asked me if I had to do. I think I need to come with. I don't think I need to come with anything. If I'm honest, they probably like it more if I don't have anything. So that they can provide fully.
Okay, cool. So a man that's gonna provide for you, would you expect him to provide for your kids as well, your 2 kids?
I don't expect him to do anything, but my thing is, if you're looking to date me and you want to be with me, why wouldn't you? If you're gonna date me and then you want to marry me, you want to be with me, then you should be dating all of me, right? Okay. So technically, that's my children.
Okay, cool. So with saying that a man that's about to date you, he's about to get 2 kids. If he hasn't got any kids, if he's got 1 already, he's about to get 3 kids. If he's got 2, he's going to get 4. And then on top of that, he's going to have to. Well, he doesn't have to, but you're going to expect if you want to be with me, you're going to have to financially commit and have to contribute to this household. Now, what does he get for that?
He gets because remember the household. He's going to get a woman that looks after the household. That's the whole point. If the man is coming to a woman that has 2, 3 kids, he knows what he's getting himself into. He ain't coming with broke pockets unless he's a bum.
No, it's not about. See, we're not talking about money. I'm saying, what does he get?
He gets a wife that's going to look after the household and the children.
No, but those kids ain't his.
It doesn't matter. If you're good, think about it. If you're gonna date a woman that has kids and you're gonna come and just wanna date her and not the kids, that would tell you the value of that woman as well.
Can I tell you something? Okay, so let me tell you something, because this is one of the problems that happen with single mothers is of course men will date you. Men will always date you. One of the reasons single mothers are easy. And do you want me to outline? Do you want me to tell you? I'm not. When I say this, doesn't mean you. You don't have to take
easy
it.
In what way?
Let me explain to you why single mothers are easy. Okay, cool. So, firstly, being a single mother is stressful. It's not easy. You know, putting that work in throughout the week. So I'm saying to you, but
not really. I think it's more stressful when you have a husband and he's also, they call him the third child.
Okay, so when I'm take yourself out of this for a second, okay?
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about in general. Like when I talk to women.
So
you can afford more when you're a single mama. I feel like personally.
All right. Can you not interrupt me? Because then I would say, one of the reasons that single mothers may feel like that's because of the benefit system. If we take away the benefit, if we take away the benefit system for single mothers, we'll see how strong and independent, how easy, and do you get me? But let's just go with the moment that it is stressful, not for you. Maybe not for your friends, but let's go with the general consensus of why single mothers need help and child and tax credits and all the rest of it and benefits. Let's just go with that for a second, okay? So I'm saying to you, because it would just.
What are we going with? Wait, say it again. So we're going with the narrative that the woman is on benefits. I'm asking for real. I'm trying to understand what the narrative is right now.
I'm gonna read a super chat for a second. I'm gonna read a super chat. Shout out to Doug for the 499 super chat. He says, avoid single mothers at all costs. They are agents of chaos and destruction. Their children are the future criminals in society. She's triggered.
Can you tell me what you were going to say? Because I wanted to understand you said to take myself out of it and say the narrative is what? I want to understand so you can continue the point you was making.
What was I saying? Sorry, I got sidetracked.
You were saying that take yourself out of it. Let's go with the fact that not your friends and your people that you know, but other people.
Yeah. Let's take yourself out. Being a single mother is stressful for majority of women, and one of the reasons it's stressful, right? Or they're busy. 5 days of the week. If you're a single mother, you can have 1 kid, 2 kids. You know, you have to work. For the working moms that are working, have to drop your kids off, have to deal with them, and for the ones that don't have a co-functioning baby father, beefing the baby father, stresses, those types of relationships. It's very stressful being a single mother. Okay, 5 days of the week you're doing that. On the weekend, you want to drop the kids off to your baby daddy. You want to, if you have that option, to the grandma, and you want to be outside. A lot of single mothers find them. You know the term homosexual? You know what that is?
I've heard of it, but I don't remember.
It's about. No, wait. I'm telling you why. You asked me a question, so I'm telling you why. Homosexual. It's a term. It refers to men that essentially sleep with women, date women, so they have somewhere to live.
Oh yeah.
Single mothers are one of the biggest reasons why women they move men into their home. Okay, because they have homes. The council giving homes. They love to move men into their home. Okay, lots of women like to act like they're strong and independent, but let's be real. It can be lonely, and women need love. There's nothing wrong with that. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? And there are a lot of men that prey on single mothers. Okay, a lot of men that prey on the vulnerability of single mothers. And one of the reasons that children are abused is because of the people that are brought in from outside their home. Because a lot of women believe that just because you like me or you want me, you should want my kids. But this is one of the reasons why many kids are also abused, because of the people that bring us outside the home. So like you may think that being a single mother it's lit because it's sold that. I'm not saying to you, I'm talking through you. But
I'm just feeling really uncomfortable right now.
Why?
Because you know what? I think maybe it's the reason why I'm feeling uncomfortable is because this topic is very I don't want to offend anybody, but it's very ghetto. Because obviously, because I can't relate to what you're saying. All of these things that you've mentioned, I just feel it's very ghetto fabulous. Like,
what makes it ghetto?
Who? Okay, so you made a point about letting them stay in the house and have a place to sleep. I don't know who does that. I don't know where they do that. I don't know what that is. And then you said something about, single moms are very, I don't know, you say stress and all of this stuff. I get it, but I just thought, I don't know. I think because I come from a different walk of life.
But you got, so what you need to do is, you need to take your, so here's the thing.
Because I've heard, I know I have people, I have friends that don't have help, have family members that can help them and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I just feel like when you're having a conversation with me, you have to take it for, I can't talk for those that do those kind of things because I can't relate, and I can't relate because I would never let those things happen. That's not running over here. We don't operate like that. And I might not have, you know, all the help in the world from the fathers of my kids, but I can afford to pay for someone to help me. I can get my family.
I'm really happy you can do. I'm really happy that
you can talk to me about these things, but then it's like I can only argue for those women that.
But you don't have to. Here's the thing. You don't have to. So we're having a conversation, and you keep bringing it back to you. This is not about you. You have made this firmly. There was a conversation I was having about you, but then I was trying to talk about other stuff, and you keep bringing it back to personally to you when I'm not trying to speak about you. I'm glad that your life is amazing. Your 2 babies. I'm glad.
My life is amazing. It's just I'm
glad that you can afford to do all these things that you can do, and you're not stressed out. And I'm really happy.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's just obviously it's a mindset thing, right?
Yeah, I'm glad that your mindset.
And I feel, but it's not just that. I feel like your commentary is all based on women that have a mindset of poverty, and that's why I'm feeling a bit uncomfortable because it's like, why is it that's how your depiction, your like whole your cap, your,
can I tell you something?
Your whole makeup your mum is these things.
Because I've never. Why? You asked me a question, so. Everything that we speak about is based upon stats and figures and history and evidence that are out there. I am not out here trying to create a narrative. I'm speaking about something, having a conversation. If you're like,
that's the narrative, you know.
No, it's not. Because hold on a second. I know so many. I know amazing single mothers and people doing that stuff.
Then why don't you talk about that then? Why do you always bring down the ones that are living in a house or estate or have homosexuals living in their house or the ones that are struggling and but not all single moms.
No, because hold on. I get
it's all clickbait. No, but it's not funny when the reality
and this is the thing. You're not listening. You're just talking. You're not listening.
I'm not talking. I feel like you're just.
You're just talking. You're in your feelings. You're just telling me. I'm about to explain to you, and you just keep talking. You just keep talking. Like you just keep talking, and we're hearing, but you just keep talking, and it's not good for the audience. You just keep talking, like, and I'm letting you talk, but just talking, and whenever
when you're talking, you have to make sense, and I feel like you're not making a lot of sense.
You don't feel like I'm making sense because you don't like what I'm saying.
You're just talking about a narrative of women. Single moms. You're talking about one gender that you know about, and they do this and they do that.
I'm not. So I'm talking about the stats that we have. So when we talk about, so I'm talking about the stats that we have. Okay, I'm talking about the stats that we have. All right, and when you wanted to speak to me about other stuff, I asked you for the figures you had. You didn't have them, or asked you for. You just said. I said, cool, no worries, isn't it? So with me we're having a conversation. Take yourself out of it. I'm happy that
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to speak about women that are in that position that you're talking about because that's not all women, and I feel like it's shaming that you deem women like that. Whether you're
I've never demonized no one.
They're living real lives, and to be honest, not every woman that's a single. Because the thing is, if you could say, you know, oh yes, this is the single woman stats that I'm seeing, but then I know a lot of women that do this, that don't do this, they don't have these things, because it makes it seem like you think all single women are living like that. All single mothers are living like that. But they're going through, but it's not.
No, I didn't.
You are, because
you just
listed it for me just now.
No, I didn't. You told me you had 2 baby daddies. I was trying to, and your scenario is different.
Okay, continue then.
So I'm trying to ask you, like, put people on some game. Put people on some game. You know what? Actually, let's change it round. You put people on some game. Put other single mothers. You said that I'm focusing on these, so put us on some game then.
No, what I'm saying is, I'm not putting you on game. What I'm saying is that when, for instance, you said in the thing, single mothers are the prize, right? What I'm trying to say is, it's like your only description of a single mom is struggle. What you listened to me was struggle. When I mentioned about me not having that kind of lifestyle, you were like, okay, well, not everyone's like you, but then you went back to the struggle again. Why do we have to focus on the fact that some single mothers are struggling? Yes, they are, but that's not the narrative. All single moms.
No, it's not. It's not some. is not a sum. Okay, all right, because you don't want to deal with the facts that we have there. So let's focus on you. Let's focus on the lifestyle that you're speaking about. Let's not talk. You don't want to talk about that. So let's talk about what you're speaking.
No, I don't want to talk about. I'm just thinking about the women that you're talking about. And some of them,
let's forget about those women. Let's forget about those women because I wanted to speak about the women that were struggling because I know women that are struggling. I do this, but you don't want to speak about those women that were struggling. Cool. Let's speak about the other women. I don't mind. My whole idea is to have a conversation. See what I'm saying to you? So
you're big on the stats that you're showing. I want to hear about your stats. Let's talk about your stats. You're big on these stats that you have.
Hey, Doug, do me a favor. Pull up some stats.
Let's find and where you're getting the stats. We need.
No, because you know what it is.
We need where you're getting it from.
You know what it is. I can tell you, they can pull up the percentages. I've done whole shows.
That's what I'm saying,
Wait,
Jenny,
hold on.
But I'm just saying, someone in the chat just said, why generalizing and assuming all single mothers are on benefits? That's what I'm trying to say. It's very weird to me.
I've never once said single mom or single mom. You just put that in my mouth.
You did. You said it. You said you on tax credits, child tax.
I've never once said or. See, the thing about this thing is, when you want to argue a point, I would never say all because I don't speak in absolutes. Women speak in absolute. I would never say all because there's never all of anything. So why would I say something that could so easily?
Okay, you didn't say all, but then you did. Just that was your main point.
It wasn't my narrative. Do you know why it wasn't my narrative?
Let's bring up the stats. We need to see where the stats are from.
Wait, hold on a second. Do you know why it wasn't my narrative? Because it could so easily be disproven. So I wouldn't say something.
To push that from the beginning of this conversation.
No, I wasn't. No. Because if I want to say something, I'll just say it. I don't have to push. If I want to say all, I'll say all. But I'm not going to say all because I don't believe all. I never speak in absolutes. It's impossible.
Okay, but you did. But hold on. You know there is a way not to speak in absolute, but then the way that you're talking to people and saying things, it makes it seem that is your strong belief. Because you also said you did because you said, remember the way you're speaking, you said stuff about being humble, being a single mom. You're making it seem like we are beneath. We should be humble.
No.
Yeah,
no. Can I tell you something? I never realized that humble was bad because I'm a humble person. So you try to flip it around on me and tell me I'm hold on. I'm an extremely humble person.
See, someone said you've been generalizing from the start. It's true.
No, but wait, I'm extremely humble. Extremely. So when you say, oh, you're trying to humble me, I'm not trying to humble you. There's nothing wrong with being humble.
The sentence that you use. The sentence that you use is because you're a single mom of two, don't you think you should be humble? That's what you said.
But let me explain. And I explain to you why. Because I said when you step into the single dating marketplace, when you are worth less than a woman without kids, not worthless, yeah? You're not worthless individual, yes? To somebody that is going out and when they're thinking about, if there was two women with the same qualities and one woman had 2 kids, yeah, 2 babies, and a woman never had none, or one, what will be more likely the guy's going to pick? And that's how men make decisions.
Exactly, but it depends on the woman, innit? It depends on this thing. Men date the woman and make them their lives easier, more peaceful.
True.
So if the woman with 2 kids has it easier and peaceful, it can make his life easier and peaceful, he probably date her. But if the single woman is, because remember, she's got a lot of time on her hands. She'd be thinking, if she's got a lot of time on her hands to be doing the most, why would he pick her if she's gonna stress him all the time?
So once again, so you agree with me? What you're gonna do remember you said I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna bring a house. No, you're going to make his life more better than the other woman.
But I'm gonna be feminine. I'm gonna be me. I'm not gonna be doing all the.
Yeah. So why is it so hard to? But that is something you're doing for the man. Why is that so hard?
But that's what I just said. That's what I said, though. I said that was a part of. If you wanted me to break down what I'm going to do, then I would have said that. But I'm saying I'm going to be.
Yeah, I did want you to break it.
I'm going to look after the household. I'm not going to be doing much to make it. I'm not going to give him stress. He's doing what he needs to do as a man.
No, but my thing is, I'm trying to ask you, what is your job as a woman or a wife? That's what I'm asking you.
Pardon? What's my job as a wife?
Yeah, like okay. So he's gonna come in. He's gonna be a good man. He's gonna look after your kids, blow your back out, not cheat, do all these things. What are you going to do? And it's not rude, and that's not rude me asking you that.
I'm going to look after him emotionally. I'm going to satisfy him in the way that he needs to be satisfied. I'm going to make sure he's got, his life is going to be easy for him. I'm not going to be giving him much stress unless he can have it. He's also going to respect me and respect my points and my let me talk to him. He's not going to have, you know, he's not going to allow me to not be able to speak in my own house, but he's going to have we're going to have a back to back, we're going to have a common ground of respect, and his life is going to be easier because I'm not going, he's doing the things he needs to. As long as a man is doing what he needs to do in the house, what is there need to stress him about? If he's not cheating and he's doing all the things you listed, why would I need to give him headache and not give him peace? You create peace by doing the things you're supposed to be doing.
Okay. So, why do you feel as if do you feel as if that that I hate single mothers for when I don't?
Do you know, I always use the term hate single mothers. I know you don't hate single mothers. I just say it because it's the easiest thing to come out my mouth. I just feel like you have
do you really think women don't want me?
I think that they're okay. How old are you?
I just turned 40.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Did you? You being serious?
Yeah.
Are you lying? Because I'm gonna have to say what I'm gonna have to say, and please don't take it in a bad way.
No, don't take it in a bad way.
So it's not that I don't think women. Okay, there's a reason why you're not with someone. Like I've always been told a man will pick who's there at the right time or whatever. You know? And I've dated guys at your bracket before, and there's a reason why y'all are single. But there will be a woman that will tolerate you, and it's probably someone that's younger or a woman that's older than you that she needs to just get married. Yeah. But it's not that no one wants you. It's just you need to find someone that is able to tolerate you.
Okay.
You know that people always say, like my grandma always said, find a man that you're able to tolerate. Like if it was the same,
do you know what it is? It's interesting to me because finding women is not a problem. Dating is not a problem. Having a relationship problem. If I want to have kids, it's not a problem. But finding a wife is different.
Can I say, at your age, it's going to be harder because you've already been set in your ways, and there's things.
No, it's not even about setting my ways because I'll give a lot. It's not that. It's it's not even that. Like I'm not even setting my ways. In actual fact, I'm quite. You know.
Why did your last relationship end?
Like I was my real about a year ago, like proper last probably about a year. But before that, I was in a few relationships prior, and then they broke up. So prior to being here, like I actually thought I found the, you know what I mean? Do you get me? I thought I found
the one.
Yeah, and then she wasn't the one, and then I discovered something.
Why did it end?
No, because I picked wrong.
No, and what was the I need to know what was the reason for it ending?
Because ultimately I don't like to argue. You might think I like to, but I really don't. And I used to really pick not strong women. I come from strong women, you know what I'm trying to say to you, but women that wanted to go back, and I used to have to always argue, and I don't like arguing with women. So since then, it's kind of been like, I don't want to be with any woman that's trying to argue or trying to do try to stuff. And then because now I'm on a different stage of my life and I'm doing different things, it's kind of like sometimes you meet people and it's now your life is a little bit different, isn't it? You know what I mean? But I don't, you know, one thing I wouldn't go and do is I wouldn't go out there and go just breed up a woman and go and create a broken home, because that's not what I came from. So I'm saying to you, I don't feel as men, especially the types of men that that inspire me and do successful in business and doing certain things. Lots of men that don't have kids, they're single and childless. You know what I'm trying to say to you? One of the people I always talk about, Simon Cowell, I'm like, yo, he didn't have his first kid till late, and he did really well. So it's just different for me. I don't feel the need like I want to. You know what I mean? Like I just want to have kids. So it's not. I don't. And obviously, men, we can have them later, and we take younger. All of the stuff that you said. But I have no problem. I don't. Man, I be pushing women away, man. Really, in all honesty, I be pushing women away.
The only thing that you have on your side is that you're a man.
Yeah, I know. So which is why it's a bit. Well, that's a big thing. But women have things.
But the problem is, this is the problem that men at the older age face. You will get women, but do they really love you and do they really like you? Because you'll end up getting a young woman.
Well, I didn't. You get what you get the woman that you're supposed to get. Will someone
no,
love you?
Not generally, because think about it, you're in your 40s, right? You're not trying to marry someone that's the same age as you, are you? Because you're unless you want to have kids.
I might do.
So you don't want any kids? Exactly. You're gonna have to go for a younger model.
Yeah, but you know what?
And mental state is gonna be a bit more.
You know what? I don't know your parents. I don't know your parents' age gap and the rest of it, like whatever. But typically, you know what I mean, men we date down anyway, so it's not a big thing. And I think women tend to be more concerned with that. They'd be like, oh, you know, men, men are they dating younger down, but that's never been something that we're very concerned with. So that's not really something concerned with. Like for me,
but I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it in terms of the fact of, so you're gonna have to go for a younger model, and you probably in that way it could benefit you, because then she won't be so impressive. She'll be able to just do what you want her to do. And
no, but I don't know why you try to see, and this is that thing that women try to imply that men want a woman to try to do something.
No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying it for is that you don't want a woman. You just say you're strong, right?
No,
you don't
no. I didn't say strong. I come from strong women. What do you mean? I love strong women.
Yeah, but you don't want to be argumentative and combative.
See, you attach strong to argumentative.
No, I'm saying strong as in terms of age. When a woman hits over a certain age, she's not going to be able to want to learn anymore.
No, so okay, so what you're saying is, even what you're saying now, it has nothing to do with kids. If you say,
we're talking about kids. We're talking about kids.
No, but I'm just saying, take kids out of it for a second, yeah. If a woman doesn't want to learn at a certain age, yeah, from a man, why would the man date her?
That's what I'm trying to say to you. So the woman that you're going to get with,
I know loads of older women that's still learning from men. So this narrative where women get to a certain age.
Okay, let me explain something to you. Yeah, when a woman gets, because this is the brackets, right?
Yeah.
So you have women that get to, let's say she's trying to get married. The more desirable women, not trying to offend anybody in here, are basically women that are probably from 25 to probably like 32, 33. Once they get a bit older than that, they are way too established for certain men. So for example, a lot of women, once they get to the 30s, they're now coming to their peak or getting into their career. Okay, and once a woman becomes into her peak of her career and starts to get into her career more, it's harder for you to be able to talk to her in any kind of way, for her to listen to you, because she's been doing it by herself, especially if she ain't got no kids. She's been doing it by herself, and you can't come up in here and tell her anything. So when she gets to 35 now, you're basically, you might find a woman like that, but it's very rare. And if you do, she's probably not going to be established in her career, because a lot of women are not ready. They're on this independent. I'm independent, and you can't tell me nothing.
That's cool. So then what you're saying is, to men, don't go for older women because they don't want to learn and they can't offer you nothing. You should go young. Because I'm saying, men can still date. I'm not talking about kids. I'm just talking about women that
said it in the comments. It's difficult for a girl to like that, to find a man in 30 plus. It's hard because you've been doing your thing. You've been working, getting your own money. Some man's gonna come and tell you.
So essentially, so I like this conversation. I really like this conversation because this is the conversation where I want it to go to. So what then what do you want? So do you want younger then?
No, but that's what I'm trying to say to you. If you take, that's what I'm talking about, women with no kids. But if you bring kids back into the equation now, when a woman has kids and she's at the age, she's much more easier to do, because she's dealing with flexibility with children. She's having to learn. She's having to do these things. But when a woman has no kids, just career, been working, oh baby, it's a hard time. That's why you see a lot of women, not from statistics, but from seeing it on even TikTok and social media, a lot of these women had kids prior to them being married to the men they were married to, and the men are older, and the men are marrying them because they're more youthful, they're able to understand things quicker, they're not so quick to get, because they've been having to learn patience from when they had their child. They're not really quick to be telling you what to do with yourself. But when the woman has had her career going, she's
So a woman with a career, what does she want from a man then?
Well, she would only need you to just be her man. She wouldn't really need you for much because she's been doing it for herself.
So then she doesn't. So then what?
Really need you
for sex?
She doesn't really need you, because as soon as you argue with her, she can tell you she can go and get her own.
So then, I'm saying, okay. Let's do that. So then she leaves him and then she goes where? To another man.
Someone said established women are not listening to no man.
No,
Absolutely not.
I hear that.
That's the thing. Yeah, this is the thing. She'll probably go to another man and have the same issue. The only thing she could do is guess what?
Have you seen Vivica Fox? Have you seen that clip about
Exactly.
Vivica
And
Fox?
look where she's at. Look
Okay,
where
so
she's at.
let's think about Vivica Fox. She just turned 60 years old, yeah, and she's talking about. Wait,
And she's looking for a man.
She's looking. You said she's looking good.
I said she's looking for a man, and guess what kind of man she's probably going to go for? A younger man, because that's the only one that's going to listen to her, because she can do what she wants.
No, let's talk about Vivica, because she's a good example. Vivica Fox in the 90s, 2000s, she was one of the most, sought after women. She's very beautiful woman. All the rap songs. She actually dated 50 Cent, who was 10 years her junior. In the prior, she dated him, and she actually, I remember doing like, I think she actually, that was her last high profile guy, and she was married prior to that to a singer who was not as big as her, but
Yeah, she's keep dating down, right?
Well, 50 Cent was her last high profile, was her last high guy.
And that was how many years ago?
Yeah. So the problem happens is she is all of these things that you speak about, these women, but at some point, just like with Keisha Cole, she's dating Honcho, and you've seen all the things that's going on with that. But that's Keisha Cole.
Yeah, man. But these women are having to date younger.
Wait, hold on, girl. Hold on a second. Just listen to me. That's Keisha Cole, man. Like, Keisha Cole, how's she gonna be running around with these little young, embarrassing? But because what's happened is Keisha Cole is a beautiful woman, very successful, but in her age bracket in the pool, whatever, obviously the men ain't checking for her because of what you're saying, they're dating down, whatever. So now these women with money and stuff are dating down, and they can. No, that's fine. They can.
But they probably don't want to. But they have no choice.
Wait, hold on a second. I'm an advocate for women doing whatever they want responsibly. I never hate on a woman dating who she wants. I'm not one of those people like date down, I'm not hating in it. But what I'm trying to say to you is women will find themselves in a similar position where if they don't want to necessarily whatever, then the types of men that are going to care about your money, because I don't care about your money, like I'm saying to successful women, because the reason why men don't care about your money is because most of the time you're not going to give it to us. Do you get me? But when you meet a man, everything that you spoke about is him providing for you, and like doing for you, so that's cool. But when I asked you what you're going to do for him, you was like, man, I'm going to give him emotional support.
I'm a businesswoman. I will help him with business. In the areas that need to be done, we'll be helping each other.
That's cool. You're different, okay? Right. You're different. You're a businesswoman. You're different, yeah? But a majority of women are not doing that. And can we establish that a majority of women are not doing that?
But that's why I'm saying a lot of women are going to get to an age where they have to date down, because they're not, a lot of women are on this independent tip, which is not probably independent. Yeah. But the problem is when you're taking out your femininity and you're just doing the most, and you're trying to be the man, you're trying to be the successful, strong woman all by yourself, and it's just played out. Like, come on, let a man do what he needs to do. But I get it. A lot of women don't want that to happen, because guess what? A lot of men are disappointing.
Why? Why do you feel that?
Because a lot of men are feminine. Stepping in their feminine energy and wanting to relax like women are. They don't want to work hard anymore. They just want to. They want to live. They want to enjoy themselves.
But do you think a majority of these feminine men are being raised by single mothers? You're not gonna like this part.
Not always. Not always. I think sometimes.
Remember, I'm not absolute, not always. Can we work with this? Work with me?
Well, I can't say yes or no, because it's not always. A lot of these men are also raised by two-parent households, which is a shame, because I see it as well. A lot of men, and they're like, I'm thinking, what happened to you? But I guess they're tired of being the strong alpha male that the whole world wants them to be. It's not easy being a man, is it?
Well, it's not
people expecting much from you.
Well, when there's a war on masculinity, and we're consistently bombarded and told that we're not supposed to be men, but so you have to also understand that there's a narrative, and black women push this narrative into men. D-Lo, sassy. Every day they want to call a black man gay. Like, you also have to understand. Go on.
I think it's easy, because I saw some comments say that a majority of feminine men are raised by baby moms. I think it's easy for people to say it because they just think, because they're raised by women, they're definitely feminine. No, I don't believe that. I think they're probably even more masculine because they're trying to prove a point. That's the different. When you're raised by a single mom, you're more trying to prove a point that you're the man of the household. It's the ones that got the two mom and dad in the household, where the mom babies the younger one, the boy, because he's their son. That's what creates a feminine man. That's what really creates a feminine man. You're being spoiled. So now when it's time to come out into the real world, it's like I've got to wash my own stuff. I've got to do laundry. No, find a woman to go and do it for you. I think that
I don't think that creates a feminine man. I think that creates a mummy's boy.
And mummy's boy and a feminine man as well, because I guess what, there's a lot of men that don't even know how to do certain things.
What do you mean?
And they rather take the easy route. And I've heard a lot of men say, "Let me go and call somebody to go and put my wardrobe up." What the hell is that? To me, that's not a masculine man to me.
Okay, so let's speak about this. Yeah. All right. Cool. So when you take the father out of the home, you place your child at every statistical disadvantage. Your child is more likely to end up going to jail. Your child is more likely to end up pregnant. Your child is more likely to end up getting someone else's pregnant. Your child is more likely to commit crime. Your child is more likely to suffer mental health. You okay?
No, 1 second.
Ah, cool.
Just tell me what's wrong. Hello.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, guys, please hit the like button.
I'm off for a minute.
Okay, cool. Yeah, go. Do your thing.
Okay.
Do your thing. Go do it. I think yeah. I think she has to come off. Let me go, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to the channel, become a member. Thank you to everyone in the chat. I appreciate you. Shout out to Shayla. She's definitely participating. Let me read some stuff. Single mothers are the most impoverished group of women in society. I know the chat's been going wild tonight. The person that is most likely to abuse your kids is the man that single mother brings into the house. Yeah. Oh, she was strong here. As someone with marriage experience, I have to correct you. The husband is way more expected to treat his wife like his daughter. Just saying. Nice, cool, man. Bro, I don't get my feelings by that stuff, guys, man. Like, come on, man. You know, I don't get my feelings. Let's read what Denied by Judge says. Julia Roberts, Angelina, Barack Obama, Oprah Winfrey, all these people, to name a few, raised by single mothers. They're not criminals. Are they not successful individuals? I hate when people do that, because you picked. Like, I didn't say all. I don't like, and this is the problem. You can go look at the stats. You can literally go look at the stats and go look at everything. I'm not here. You can go and do it, and then, like, you know, you picking. Yeah. I didn't say every single person. She says, ghetto fabulous for having a man manipulate someone for accommodation, security, or even affection. Happens in all walks of society. Yeah, I was just trying to have real conversations about stuff that's happening. This is why single mothers are selfish. It's all about her. Everything China says she makes about her. I was really not trying to make it about her. Power says she has to bring it back to her because she's the percentage that isn't a typical baby mama. I know, and that's good. We're not trying to, you know, I'm glad that she's not a typical baby mama. I'm really happy. Like, this is not about her. So, you know, so.
It's not about me.
I'm just going through some chats. Most single moms don't know that having unprotected sex can get them pregnant. Yeah, I never demonize single mothers, man. Man, do you know how mad it is? How I got friends. Man, what do you mean? I got friends, single mothers. My friends were raised by single mothers. Come on, I don't demonize.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
What?
It's like when you say to. It's like when a white person says, "I got black friends. I got black friends."
No, but it's true. It's true though. Like, it really is true. Don't you think they would? Bro, like, come on. They'll be like. But they get it. They get it. You have to take yourself out of it for a second. You have made this about yourself. I am so happy that
I'm on here and it's about me.
No, it's a little bit about you. It's a little bit about you, but this is not. I'm so happy that your life is amazing and you've got quality guys.
No, but it's not just that. What's your point then? What's your narrative? Because you keep talking about single moms in a way of the universal credits and benefits and tax credits and.
No, you know what? No, I didn't.
I don't know what this is.
Tell me about all the.
I can hear it.
Tell me about all the amazing things.
Yeah.
Can I come in?
Go and take care of it, and then come back and tell me about all the amazing things single mothers do. Go and speak to your boy and come back, yeah, and then we can go and handle your boy and then come back. See, Y'all be acting like I don't love single mothers out here, man. Come on, bro. Like, NSS says, dear children, men, you will think of single mothers when you marry a perfect girl and see how hard it is to conceive. Mad. These people always, she don't remember when she recanted something that you said 5 minutes ago, but felt triggered by it, make it make sense. I know, I'm reading back the...
I'm going to have to come off and probably come back if I can, but I don't know because I am babysitting.
Okay, so, all right, cool. So just let people know where they can check out your content and find you, because obviously, you know...
yeah, so it's her.style on Instagram.
Yeah.
And it's her.style all everywhere. It's her.style on Instagram, on TikTok. You can find me. You can, all these men in the comments that be chatting their asses off, please don't be in my DMs because it's what people like to do. You chatting and then my DMs be popping off. Like, oh my gosh, I want to take you out. You're not like these single mans. Please, man, get out of here. You can't afford me. Anyways. Whatever if you want.
No,
just don't
no, guys, big thank you to Shay. It's her stuff. Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate you. You definitely came through and you brought a bit of you know.
Yeah, I'm babysitting, so I'm having a bit of technical difficulties.
No, it's fine. Hope if you can, we're gonna stream a little bit. If you can, you know, get back on, then we'll get you back on. But
all right.
If not, we can definitely do another time. Yeah. Yeah.
All right then. See you later.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
All right. Bye.
And she's gone. Shout out to Shay, baby mama Shay, big her up. That was mad, guys. I got so much to read, so I'm gonna just go through read through. He said your baby fathered up. What do you expect him to say? And you guys are arguing in the comments. Guys, hit the like button, please. Subscribe to the channel, donate to the channel, become a member. Hopefully she comes back in. We'll hang it up. Denied by George. I wanna use this as an opportunity to say I have never once said that all single mothers are on benefits. That's just crazy to me. Like, it's such a... I hate when people don't listen. Like, you have 2 ears. Literally, you're supposed to listen. I have never once said that all single... That is an absurd, like, statement to make. Don't even make any sense. When I know single mothers that my friends that are not on, does not even make any sense. It's nonsensical, as I say. I would never ever make an absurd statement like all single mothers on benefits. Does not even make any sense. It's just stupid. You're stupid. Okay, I want to call you stupid for that, all right? Because that's just stupid. I'm too intelligent to ever make a statement like, why would I make that statement? It's so easily like, what? Are you all right? Dumb. Let's try to keep a few things respectful in the chat. You guys are arguing in the chat. What is going on? Wow, you guys are really fighting in the chat. Guys, you weren't supposed to fight. I was having a conversation that was not like generalizing. The problem with majority of women is you don't like generalizing, but we all generalize, okay? Like, I have to generalize because I didn't have to come in here with percentages. Like, we can have a conversation. Everything that we pull up here, you can go back and see. I hate when I deal with people and they're like, oh, but where did you get that information from? Or, no, you can go and research it yourself. Go take some time out of your own day and just go and research it yourself. Like, you don't have to just take for granted that what we're saying is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, everything is generalized in the world. This is what I'm saying. Everything is we have to generalize. We cannot and when we generalize, take yourself out of that. People generalize all the time. I don't get in my feelings. See what I'm saying? I get it. She wanted to make it about herself, innit? But people generalize all the time. They just talking rubbish, man. I'd be like, Good, Eon says, good women are the prize. I'll date a single mother that's in shape and kind over a lady with no kids. That's rude and fat. But bro, why would you date a lady that's fat blood? Like, forget rude. Why would you even date? Like, it don't even make no sense. So then that itself, you're just, we don't even date fat like, okay? So this is not. I would hope you would pick this. I would hope if there was an option between a single mother that's in shape over a lady with no kids that's rude and fat, why would you? That's not even. That don't even make no sense. That's not the worst analogy comparison to make. It don't even. I would hope you would pick the like single mother. Like, this is not a war on single mothers. You guys are in your feelings. To get me. Yeah, I'm just going through the chat now. Nothing wrong with being humble. I'm humble, man. Like, I think it's like when people say you're average or you're average looking. Now that's become really bad. What's average looking? Like, what's bad? What's wrong with being average? Most people are average looking. Like, because not most people. Most people are not walking around like super, like, you know what I mean, supermodels. Most people are average. Tell someone they're 5 out of 10. What's wrong with being a 5 out of 10? Nothing wrong with being a 5 out of 10. Do you get me? It says you can't have a kid and act like your shit don't stink. I'll say that same thing about men. Baggage is baggage. Yeah, like, I wanted to. It's crazy because if I had 2 kids by 2 separate women, I would know that, yo, some girls may not want to date me. I would know that some girls may, like, yeah, I would know that some girls may not want to date me. It would stop me from meeting certain people, and I would be more humble in my approach because I would know that I got 2 kids by 2 baby mamas. So if a woman has a kid or she hasn't got a kid, I would be a little bit more like in my approach. That's all I'm saying. He says, man says you're better than me. I'll rather be single the rest of my life than raise another man's kids. Some mothers that are not single still struggling. It's okay to speak on them, but why speak in a degrading way? You're definitely a single mother because you're so triggered. Like, the show is called It was called Single Mothers Are the Prize. She said to me, she sent me something today, so I said we'll speak about it. Like, you get me? Don't be triggered. Like, don't be triggered because. And they come in ad hominem attacks. Women think they can try to say things, try to shame, age shame, or come in ad hominem attacks, but no one's attacking. No one's attacking single mothers. No one's attacking them. But I always ask people, what would you want for your kids and that? I will get into different conversations. Would you want your child to come home at 16 or 18 and they just said, oh, I'm pregnant, and they said, oh, what happened? Oh, it just happens. I always ask people that. I think that if your child comes home pregnant in their teens, it's more forgivable than the adult doing it because kids are kids. They don't know what they're doing. I think if a kid comes home pregnant young, they should be allowed. But something that is being missed out is that a man might want to start a legacy at some point, but he can't do that with another man's kids, not 100. Look, like, I think it was unfortunate because I wanted to speak about that. I wanted to focus more on, but she made it purely about her. I wanted to conversate. I had her on, but I wanted to take it away from that and be like, okay, cool. Your life is great. You got stuff going on. That's great. But for the women that don't have stuff going on, let's talk a little bit more like, how did you get that? We didn't get that, We didn't get that. We didn't get that. We didn't get that. I wanted to get into the conversation about how can we. So what are you doing? You're saying you're getting quality men. What are the things that you're doing? What did you have to change? What's changed since the last time? Anything that we can teach other women? Like, the whole idea is we're supposed to be learning things in here, and that's the idea. He says, any man that she's with had to share with two other men. With two other men. Yeah. That's another thing as well. Like, people don't focus enough on the fact that, yeah. I was gonna talk about that, but we didn't get a chance to do that. If I was a fat guy working minimum wage, I would be humble in the dating market. I'm not trying to date IG models. Man, I just think there's nothing wrong with being humble. So when I say to someone be humble, when I say to someone be humble, or someone said, I just, is there something wrong with being humble? I don't know. Since when has humble become a bad thing? Gal them control sex, man them control relationships. You let two brothers hit and ski up inside of you. Your thoughts, not theirs. God damn, you guys were moving wild in here. Most men worth something think the same way. Single moms end up with felons and criminals. Good luck. Yeah, guys, hit the like button, please, please, please subscribe to the channel. Big up everyone here. The projection is real. Yeah, you guys were really in the chat. I'm going through all the chat. Big up everyone. Shout out to LK. It's not about China, it's about you. China's not gonna have a problem finding a woman at his age. Listen, I'm jiggy, like, you know what it is? Women always be like, why you got, like, listen, my life but you know what it is? I always find that it's always single mothers and baby mom, people with kids. They're always like, well, you ain't got no kids. They'll be like, oh, they'll try to find all these different reasons. Infertile, this, that, no woman wants you. No, I just don't. I'm just not out here shooting up the club and barebacking things. Like, why can't you just understand that? Why can't you just get that? And that's the thing that we put out to other people. Like, it's hard. I get it. See, imagine, and this is, I saw something the other day where they tried to shame a girl for being a virgin. She was 27, and the clip, and then they were trying to shame her because she was in a room full of people that slept with people, and I couldn't believe they were trying to shame a woman for choosing to be a virgin. Like, this is where we are in society. They will try to shame you for not doing what everyone else has done. I hope you guys pay attention to this. It's very, like, because I'm not so, most people, what happens is people have kids by somebody they don't want to be with, then they break up with that person, then they go get with someone else, and that person may have kids, and they have kids, and then now they're being stepdad to someone else's kids. They leave their kids, and someone else is being raising those kids. It's all messed up. How about you just wait? Because I'll be honest with you, like, I'm not missing nothing. Why would I want a baby mom? Like, I don't, like, having a baby mom is one of the most stressful things you can ever have as a man. Like, having a baby mom is one of the most stressful things you can have as a man. Trying to aim with certain, because he's got standards. They always try to be like, I'll be like, who? They'll be like, why aren't you mad? I'm like, who wants to marry you? Look what I have to pick from. Like, it's jokes. I always crack jokes off it. It's quite, but she definitely got very triggered. She got triggered. I get it. But, imagine I said I had two baby mamas, like, and I'm not with none of them, and I'm looking to get married. You guys will be, they will be frying me up. They'll be like, look at him. What gives him the right to make him think that he can have two kids by two separate things, women, he wants to get another? Like, they would be frying me up. I wasn't even frying her, man. I'm easy. Me too, China. Waste of time. Yeah. Try to switch it up on him. What are the benefits of marrying a single mother? I mean, I was trying to ask those questions. You get a home, you get food, you get support. That's what she said. You get a home, you get food, you get support. That's what she said you get. Men have a war too. Have a kid at 40, you'll be 50 when the kid turns 10, 60. Bro, my kid, bro, like, you guys, you're not supposed to live forever, my guy. You're just supposed to live, and you're supposed to do something, and you're not supposed to live forever. You're supposed to live for the time that you're supposed to be here. Whatever's supposed to be will be. I ain't worried about nothing. Do you get me? Not in the slightest. I'm busy. Can't you see I'm busy right now? Who's got time to having babies? Can't you see I'm busy? Who's got time to be having kids right now? No one. Not me. I'm busy right now. Talk to me. Yeah, not right now. Look at all the stuff I'm doing. I'm actually so busy. We got plans. Like, I don't have any plans to have no baby mama, no wife right now. No, I'm sorry. Nope. I'm busy. And some of the most successful men don't have kids till late in the 40s. Like, I don't. This is what I'm trying to say to you guys. When you have stuff going on, you don't have to move to the beat of everyone else. I don't, like, you know, I sleep very well. Do you know how comfortable I sleep at night? No one's beating my baby mama out. Bare man's baby moms are getting beat out. Like, do you know how disrespectful it is to have your child in another home where a man is in there and is blowing your missus back out and your kids in the home? That will never be my reality, ever. Because I won't pick. I'd rather not have no kids than have a baby mama and another man in the home. Bro, allow it, man. Never. Was it unlike you, Shayla? China doesn't have a biological clock like you, but it's pretty much too late for you because you got 2 kids by 2 brothers by for 2. Look, they'll say, "Oh, male sperm reduces this." They will do all of these things, man. Like, guys, like, and that's what they have to do. Remember, imagine I go to a woman and say, "Oh, you ain't got kids. Oh, the reason why you ain't got kids is because you like, you're barren." They would fry me. Are you right? If I can go to a woman and say, "Oh, why you ain't got kids? Oh, you must be something wrong with you." Like, this is what I would say to you guys about women and men and men's mental health. They think they can just say things. Even earlier on today when it was like abortions, or women having abortions, you must have had an abortion. Why must I have an abortion for? Like, why automatically? And furthermore, if there was, it wasn't my kid. We don't control it. If a child is born, if a guy doesn't want a kid to be born, he can't stop that kid from being born. All right? It's impossible. And even if he wants a kid to be born, he can't force that woman to. The only one that has the control is the woman. So to start saying to men, "Oh, well, a woman can have an abortion," yeah, she could have. She could have. China is so handsome, but I'm scared for the woman he settles with. NS, why are you scared for? There's nothing. I don't know why you guys are scared, man. Don't be scared. She ain't scared. Thank you for. I don't know if that's a compliment because you kind of ruined it. She was like, "Oh, he's handsome, but I'm scared for his missus." What? Nah, man. Nah, man. I'm not. You're not to be scared of. Women divorce men at 70 to 80% of the time. Who's gonna leave who? The woman is crazy. Yeah. I think it was quite an emotion-filled conversation from her, but big her up though, because she pulled in. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Women always try to do that thing. Oh, da 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 da. I get it. But don't let it get in your feelings. Like, China ain't gonna have a problem finding a girl at his age. It's so mad because they always say, "What do you want me to do? Do you want me to be like, bro? I get bare girls, bro. What do you want me to be like? Oh my god, like you don't. I just don't show my life, like because you know what I mean. I don't because it's social. But anyone, you know me, B. You know you're gonna see me out with a baddie. Like, come on, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Like, come on. These people see me at these things, but anyone that knows me in real life knows what it is. Come on. China can go back to Cameroon and get him a young traditional thing. They don't even know what I'm on. That's why I'm just keeping my mouth shut. I'm just keeping my mouth shut. I really am. You can never stop learning. Big up Symphony. Man, do you know what it is? Like, I learned from women. I got 3 sisters. So when she was like, "Oh, you can't teach a woman nothing," I was like, "Raw, I'm hoping a woman can teach me something." Imagine being with a woman and she can't teach you nothing. She can't do nothing. Like women, women were the fundamental teachers. Like, women taught us first. Like, so I would hope that if I'm with a woman, she's gonna teach me something. Like, man, then don't you want to learn from women? Like, I do. Like, imagine saying that you can't learn from someone because she's a woman, bro. That's fried. Like, whatever type of mentality that is, we don't want it over here. Average salary of a woman in UK is £31,000. Women aren't independent and aren't achieving anything. Established women are not listening to no man. I don't know why. When people say that, we don't want these women stay. Like, when you say like established women ain't listening to no man, then go away. Like, do you think men care about your establishedness? We don't care. We don't care about your money, your home, your car, because you're not going to do anything with it for us. She said, oh, with a man, I would. Cool, but majority of women are not going to, they don't, their money is their money and your money is for them. So whatever you have, it doesn't matter, because the types of men that are going to be attracted to you for your money are going to be the ones like that want to live in your home, they want to drive your car, they want your money. Like, those are the types of men that are going to find that attractive. Vivica Fox is worth $4 million. Older men that already have kids will date single mothers. They don't start families, go find them. Yeah, that's for her. Yeah. But even some, you know what it is? You would say that, but look what's been going on with all the, like, you know, whoa, like, you get me? Robert De Niro and them man there. George Lucas, so like, these older guys are still trying to shoot up the club. They're still trying to shoot up the club. These men are still trying to have kids, so it's different. There's been a whole wave of like men that old like in the 70s, 80s having kids. And it says Western girls are come here, they're done. Keisha Cole had trauma bonds. That's what's her issue with dating. But Paris, you said she has trauma bonds, but at what point can she fix it? Because if she knows it's trauma bonds, can't she fix it? She knows what she's got to do to fix the bonds, right? If she knows it's trauma bonds, can't she fix it? But I can't protect you if you don't get behind my shield because you don't need me. Some women don't let man protect them. It's seen as controlling. See, I was going to talk about what a man offers just from, like, you know, a man being in your home and protecting your kids and having to put his life down. We didn't get to that. I was going to speak about all the other things that men do, all the other things that men provide, all the other things that men are. That was what I was trying to, that's what I was trying to, you get me? But we didn't get a chance to do that. But I was going to talk about that. Yeah, guys, please hit the like button. We had so many people in the chat tonight. Big it up, man. It was definitely a good live, man. And you know, I'm trying to read it. All young men are going to give these women his pipe. These women want wives. These women want wives, not husbands. Yeah, you guys date down or date on your level. I think it's. You guys are talking about going back home. Too many men are too sassy now. Like, when they say too many men are too sassy, I hate this language because it lets me know we're just in the butt. If I hear it's given, if I hear patriarchy, if I hear sassy, if I hear Dilo, if I hear what's the other one? Toxic masculinity. If I hear any one of these buzzwords, it lets me know you're just regurgitating. You're regurgitating words and phrases. There's no analytical thinking going on here. This is why I always say I wouldn't say things like all, because I don't believe in all of anything. So when someone says, oh, you said all, just know I will never say all, because anyone that says all is lying, is landing themselves up to fall, because nothing is ever all. It can be more of, it can be less than, but it's never nothing or all, you know? Sometimes it's nothing, sometimes it's all, but in the case of what we're speaking up, it's never nothing or all. It's true, the majority of feminine men are raised by baby mamas. So what I was going to say is, it was very hard to have these conversations because she kept on interrupting. So let me try to answer some back of these things. I will just elaborate a little bit. When you take the father out of the home, okay, you place your child at every statistical disadvantage. But kids do the best with a mother from birth to about 6, 7 years old. After that, 8, the kids do better off with the father. Statistically proven, they do way better off with the father, right? Yeah. So it's like, Men have testosterone, they're masculine, okay? When you have a teenage boy that is in his teens and he's struggling with his emotions, you have to understand women feminize boys, all right? Women feminize boys. They don't mean to. That's what she was trying to say. Oh yeah, in a two-parent home, she'll make into a mummy's boy. The man of the house. There's no reason for a boy to be a man of the house when a man is in the house, okay? This thing where one of the reasons why we suffer as well in the community because young black boys are having to assert the role of man of the house at a young age, and it puts pressure and unrealistic expectations on them. All right, you are supposed to be helping your son. Your son is not supposed to be paying bills, like, and this is why you're pushing yourself back. Like the man is supposed to be paying bills, and you're supposed to be creating a a net around your son and your kids so they can thrive. So two parents, two incomes, two sets of time, okay, to put in to one child, for example, right? Versus one parent, one income, working, all benefits depending, because if you have to work, then you can't be out. And you know what was the worst thing about this conversation is women argue every day about how hard it is to do childcare and to find affordable childcare. It's one of the biggest campaigning things that they use. And we just spoke today, like being a single mother is one of the easiest things. And like, I wanted to speak about that. Like, I didn't. So then we forget that there is. I wanted to speak about the problem in the community, the stabbings. Okay, all the things that's going on. Majority of those kids come from single mother parents' home. The boy, the 17-year-old boy that stabbed that Eliana in Croydon on the bus. He came from a single mother home. She came from a two-parent home, a private school, but she was on the bus with a friend, and we didn't get a chance to delve. Like, people, I want to have real conversations. I'm not blaming you. I'm saying, listen, when you take the father out of the home, your child is more likely certain things are going to happen because you're not in the home. You're either working because you have to provide, so you're not at home. What's your kid doing when you're not at home? You don't have your eyes on your kid, so now your kid's on the block. The olders are there. You get me? So I'm saying to you, where's your mom? They start buying them stuff from the shop, chicken and chicken. This is how it starts. I'll go to the shop for me. When you're a teenage boy or a young boy and the olders tell you to go to the shop, that's like they're bringing you in. People will miss this, but your mom's working two jobs or she's working in the night and you're out because, she's a nurse now and she has to work in the night so she can afford. Like, all of these things have an effect. It's not about shooting down single mothers. No, it's about talking about the effects in our community. So then you take the mother, mother have estrogen. She'll feminize her boy. He's now growing up in his teens, okay? He's struggling with his adolescence, all right? Puberty, all right? He has testosterone. He reacts emotional way because he's raised by a woman. A man hasn't showed him how to handle his emotions. Men teach boys how to handle his emotions. Don't cry, son. You see all that stuff? The reason why we're saying to don't to cry is not because men shouldn't cry, is because it teaches you to handle your emotions. And then in turn, as you grow up, that don't cry turns into don't strike. Don't hurt someone. Don't lose your temper. Because you learn how not to cry. It does not mean you can't cry. It does not mean you can't strike. It just means you know how to control it. So you cry when you need to, and you strike when you need to. You control your emotions. But when a kid does not know how to control his emotions, the father in the home, the mother's out, and he's left to the block, and the influence of the music and the culture, let's keep it real. He picks up a knife, he joins a gang. What's a gang? A gang is not what they told you. A gang is just a group of friends chilling. That's what it is. He might have to pick up a knife because these kids nowadays have to protect themselves. Not all kids that pick up knives are bad kids. Some of them in bad areas. You might be in a bad area because you're in a single parent home and it's where you can afford due to what it is, where the council puts you. Okay? So then he's struggling with his emotions. He goes on the high road. He reacts emotionally. He stabs somebody. Now he's taken off the roads, and now the government is going to discipline him. These are real things that happen, real conversations. Okay? Majority of these things come from single parent homes. They can come from two parent homes. They can. Yes, you can go to, and yes, you can go and become a mad killer, of course, but we're focusing on these issues. That's what I'm trying to say. So sometimes I think people get so caught up with, I think sometimes people get so caught up with the fact that you're speaking about single mothers. They don't understand that I'm not speaking about single mothers. I'm speaking about the lack of community and the broken and no father figures. And, you know, if you tell me, oh, I had to leave him because he was, then pick better. How do we pick better? Okay, cool. No one is perfect. No one is perfect, okay? But I'm sorry. Like, 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 we have to have a little bit of discernment and do more checking, vigorous checking. Marriages divorce at about a 50% rate, okay? But women initiate divorce 70 to 80% of the time, all right? And before you talk about cheating, cheating is about 48-52. Men just cheat slightly more than women. And 5% is DV, okay? And out of DV cases is roughly 50-50, okay? So, you know, when we talk, so you can pick better or you can do more due diligence in order to you know, ensure or try to mitigate against picking a guy that 6 months down the line you're going to say is not no good. Most marriages don't break up in 6 months or a year, but a lot of the times when people have kids with people they don't want to, it breaks up so quickly. You know, and then now you're left with a scenario where, you know, some guy don't want to be there. And you guys might not like what I say, but I was raised that I think they're trying to say now if a man, okay, let me tell you how I would raise my daughter. I would raise my daughter like this. If a man doesn't marry you, have kids with you, don't expect him to be with you. You can have the kid if you want, but by no means should you expect this man to be with you. By no means should you expect this man to financially commit to you. Because if he did want to be with you and financially commit to you, he would have married you and given you a commitment. So you can have the child if that's what you choose to do, but you also have to understand this can affect you and the type of man you can get and the rest of it. And I'll make you bear aware because that's the reality of it. I don't think that a man, just because a man has a baby with you, he needs to be responsible. No, because having a baby isn't responsible. It's everything but responsible. It's the opposite of it because you did, especially if you have it, no, you just had it by accident. So why would you automatically presume that I want to deal with you for the rest of my life? That's just crazy. Like, I wouldn't, so I don't, if a man leaves a woman and they were just in a sexual relationship, she can't be too, like, she can't, yeah, because if he wanted to provide, he would have said, I want to be with you. So we just got to remember that a lot of men are going to do that. You know, they'll bounce. Like, and I expect men to bounce because that, you know, a lot of men do that. Like, I don't know why women don't know that. That's what my mum told me. That raised my sisters. That yo, that's what will happen. The man will bounce and leave you, and then you won't be able to get another man. That's what they were raised told. That's what they were told. So they all went and got married in that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean a man won't leave you, but most times, men, when we invest and do all that types of stuff, we don't want to break up a wife, especially when she's gonna get most of the money. Man, you must be stupid if you get married to a woman, then you decide you want to cheat on her so she can get all your money. You must be like, also she can get rid of you. You must be mad crazy, like, you know. Masculine men are not attracted to masculine women, 100%. Man said this woman is nuts. Some men that are raised by single mothers tend to be more masculine and they tend to provide. So yes, I agree with you, Paris. I agree with what she says. She said some men that are raised by single mothers tend to be more masculine and determined to provide. Yes, I do agree with that. But a slight caveat to that would be, you would think that boys that come from single parent homes that witness their mother struggle, the ones that are struggling, that witness their mother in DV relationships, the ones that said they had to leave due to DV, okay, the ones that long for a father figure that saw their friends that had a fully functioning father, you know, these kids, okay, that their mother loved them and poured into them and believed in them. You would think that these kids would go on to be the shining example of what it is to be a man. You would think they would go on to, whether or not it's marriage they believe in or it's a long-term commitment, these guys would go on to go and do that. But what actually happens is these guys, they tend to go and create the exact same thing that they come from. Because if single mothers were the answer, then they would raise sons that are going outside and marrying and or even if you're not marrying because you don't believe in marrying, that's cool. You just wouldn't leave your partner, like. So, but what tends to happen is these men, not all of them, but a lot of men that are raising single, they tend to go outside and create other single parents, other single mothers. You know what I mean? So, even when we talk about men that are, that DV against women, majority of them come from single mother homes. It does not mean that men that come from two-parent homes cannot abuse a woman. Let me just remind you, because some of you people seem to think that that's what I'm saying. No, but what I'm saying is, if these kids were, that were raised by single mothers, they should never ever put their hand on a woman, because they know what it was for their mother to go through. They should basically be worshipping women because they were raised by one. And if single mothers are being elevated to almost a godlike status now, then yeah, like seriously, you would think these kids should be 100%. And that's just, but they don't tend to go and do that, Two-parent households create feminine men. Can't make this shit up. Yeah, like, bro, like, feminine men can come from anywhere, innit? But a two-parent household is not the one that creates a feminine man. It's more likely if there's, you know what I mean? The idea of a feminine man creates from lack of masculinity in the home. Do you get me? So, but can it happen? Of course it can. Of course, because, two-parent homes can create a gay son, and, that's really opposite of masculinity, really. But doesn't mean, yeah, you know what I mean? So yeah, let me just say that, because you could definitely do that in a two. No one spoils them sons more than single mothers. They are called son husbands. Yeah, no one, and that's what I was trying to say. Man of the house, that whole saying, you're the man of the house. Where do you think that came from? That came from that, you know what I mean? That whole saying, oh, you're the man of the house. That literally comes from single mothers looking after home. And those come from single mothers. Single mothers treat their sons like the man they wish they had. Crazy. So we've never seen a more spoiled man than a single mother son husband. Yeah, like, it's cool, man. Like, we can have difference of opinion. We don't have to agree. We can have difference of opinion. We don't have to agree. But she was wrong on that, because that's all that we've seen. Like, the whole fact that, I need to. What does every rapper say? Every footballer, Marcus Rashford. Big up Marcus Rashford, man. He fed the kids, but what does everyone says, I need to get my mom. What's your first year? I'm gonna buy my mom a house, man. I'm gonna get my mom a house, man. Everybody, what's the first thing every rapper does? Everyone says, as soon as I make money. Furthermore, what does Stormzy do? What does everybody do? What does rappers do? The first thing rappers do, the good thing that they do. Remember Dino, the little rapper? What did he do? He brought his mom a home. All of these people, the first thing they do is they buy their mum a home. Why? I never hear no one say, I'm buying my dad a home. Like, the man of the house thing is strong for men. Or you need to be the man in the house, because there's no man. The whole idea of not having a man in the house is that your son I had to be the man in the house. I had to step up because my dad wasn't there. Like, this is a common thing. My friends have all said I had to be the man in the house. My friends that come from, so, I mean, sometimes people want to argue just to argue. Strippers come from single mothers' homes. Most men in prison come from single mother homes. Teenage mothers come from single mother homes. Yeah, these are the stats, and these are some of the figures. Single mothers most of the time try to create the men that they want other women to have in future. Good man, not all, but the ones with sense. No, Paris, man, they do, but they don't follow it. Of course they would. Yeah, so they create simps, but not really, because these kids, no, they don't create good enough. Men that create single mothers are part of the problem. Accountability, bro. One of the things that, okay, all right, let's do this, isn't it? Yeah. Everyone always says, why don't you speak to the men? But I do speak to the men, okay? I always speak to the men, innit, yeah? But, okay, let me say something to you, innit? If your car, they hate car analogies, yeah? But let me use this one, innit? If your car is worth 50 grand, but you want to sell it for 1,000 pounds, yeah, rather than 50,000 pounds, do you expect me to give you 50 grand for it? If you want 1,000, if you're willing to take 1,000, even though you know your car's worth 50 grand, are you willing? See, you have to know that if you open your legs, man will come up in there and shoot up the club and leave. So of course they're part of the problem. They're the ones impregnating these women. But who's opening their legs? Like, you women, you have to understand something. Men are dogs, majority of men. And when I say that, I mean that they're gonna shoot up the club when you stop acting like you don't men want to sleep with you, man. Most men will sleep with, like, stop pretending. So you expected men that don't want to be around for a long time to give accountability. No, they're not caring of that. You need to have accountability because you're going to have to carry that child. It's going to change your body. You know, there was a time when, well, still now, childbirth, people lose their life in childbirth. So imagine this, you're about to risk your potential life for a guy that you're not with. Women, stop changing your body. You can get straight marks, you can do what you're gonna change your body for a man that's not even gonna be with you. The whole idea is that when your body changes, the guy that's with you that made your body change is gonna be there. Doesn't matter what you have, doesn't matter if you put on weight, doesn't matter if you don't put on weight. No, but I'm saying stretch marks, all these things, you pushed at his cubs. So I'm saying to you, you pitch that. So them tiger stripes are pushed out at his cubs. But when another man comes in there, it's just a reminder that he wasn't the first choice. And for some guys, they don't care. So I'm saying to you, it's not a big deal. But I'm just trying to say that is, don't give your body to men that just want you for one night and then you give them your body for your whole life. Don't. Just give them your body for one night, man. Like, it's cool. You can have just for one night. You don't have to be attached to this person and chase this person down and being caught with this person. No, you don't got to do that, man. Just be an adult, have your sexual relations, and do you know what I mean? And just be doing, but you don't have to. No, you don't got to do that. Says baby mamas are the most entitled, selfish women in the West. I don't know how that happened. Single mothers used to be the most humble, easy to work with women. Those times are gone, and that was the thing I was trying to say. Like, that's what I was trying to say. I was trying to say, like, I just don't know how we're not humble no more as people. And when she's like, "Oh, you should be humble. I've got 2 kids by 2 big. Why should I be humble?" The type of men that I date don't care. And I was like, so what? These men don't get anything? That's what I was just trying to say. I will just, because it's kind of, imagine I come through and I'm like, I got 2 baby mamas, I got this, and women got to take it. And if they the type of woman that I got to deal with, they got to understand that. I'm like, nah, like I would understand that would be a problem for some women, a complication, even if they've got kids, because I know a lot of women don't want to deal with a man with 2 babies. It says a lot. Like, do you get me? That's all I was saying. It's mad to me sometimes. Are single mothers actually happy being a single mom? I don't know, man. Like, apparently so. Like, cool runnings. Judging by what they're saying, guys, like the video, please. Make sure everyone that's in the chat like the video. Look, by judging by everything that they're saying, you get me? Like, so, man said red flag, black man, but man said, okay, who's the culprit? Who's been in the DM? Bro, just so you, man, them always slide in DMs. I don't hate the man, them shoot your shot. I never hate the man, them, like, I never hate the man, them. I'm saying to the man, them, y'all niggas better shoot your shot. Hey, I've been saying to the man, them shoot your shot. I've been saying to the man, them shoot your shot. That attitude, no. Only thing worse than a ratchet American black woman is a ratchet British black woman. Big up for coming through, though. Yeah, no, big up for coming through, though. Like, come on. We big up for coming through because, you know, them man are like, go put them youths to bed. Oh, you man are savage. Hey, let me go through the chat. The chat's been railing up. Man said her son is going to steal your hubcats in 10 years. Oh, you know them kids that steal the hubcats? Oh, yeah, I hate them little kids, man. But big her up, though, man. Big her up, big her up. Guys, please hit the like button, subscribe to China, which is me. Donate to the channel, become a member, click notification bells, never miss an upload. I don't know. I'm behind. I don't know how many people are still like, yeah. So NSX, she stuck up for herself. Well, thank you for coming on. Yeah, she did well. Listen, she did well. You know, we enjoyed having her here. Don't ever get that twisted. We definitely enjoyed having her here. We definitely enjoyed having her here. Big her up, man. Coming through. Single mothers are the poorest women in society and take the most benefits. Man said the youths are mashing up the yard. Hey, the youths started mashing up the yard. They said, listen, hey, mom, who's that? Is that my daddy? China never bashed all single mothers. Stop throwing. I'll never bash all single mothers. Whenever they do that, I'm like, stop throwing dumb statements about. I would never bash all single moms. That's not something I would do. That's not my MO. That's not something I would do. I ain't bashing all single moms. Not all single moms, it's a fact. Single mothers as a group. Chat been going crazy, I know, bro. I'm just trying to pull it up now. Chat gang going crazy. Hey, big up the chat gang. You guys really pulled up today, man. Most of the time, I'm calm as a mod, but I hate ratchet, sex, spiteful, disgusting baby mamas that insult and try to act like they're a gift to men. Yeah, like I just don't like when you know what it is. It's quite common. It's quite common for women to. It's just the same ad hominem attacks. Like they don't want to attack the idea. They want to attack the individual. And you see what they do. They do it very carefully. Like they'll say, oh, stuff like, oh, taps a man, you know, in the taps a bracket, and it's the language they use, and it's called sign language. Shames, insults, guilt, that need to be right. RP, the Godfather for that, who famously coined the phrase, but essentially it is. They do all these different tactics, man, and it's, you know, why am I arguing on my live? Like, you know, we have so many people on the live and we don't, and whenever it tends to be a certain type of person that reacts like that. Do you get me? Why are we arguing over the live? I can't interject. It's not good for the audience. It's not. We're not here to argue. We're here to have a conversation. But it's my platform. I have to interject. You know what I mean? I have to. So my mother was a single mother. When she met my dad, who had no kids, my dad married her because she came into marriage and knowing she had a lot of work to do, make up for being a baby mama. It's crazy because so many of my friends come from single mothers, like, as well, and then they'll be talking about, listen, the man they'll be the first people to tell you. Man. But big up, you know, your mom was a good woman. He said that was back in 1980. That time was past. My mom was a dutiful wife to my dad, supported him, probably put up with some of the stuff she shouldn't have, but that's the price you pay if you want to be with a doctor as a baby mama. Of course. Guys, hit the super chat, man. You guys ain't trying to, you guys really up in here, man. Support the channel, man. Man, them, if you want a legacy family, find a childless woman to start dating with. Enough said. You can't learn from a woman that holds no accountability. Bro, it's mad to me because imagine me saying, Imagine me saying, "Oh yeah, I want to get with a woman that I can't learn from." Like, bro, like, are you okay? You learn every single day. The moment that you stop learning is the moment. That's when you become old. Like, you don't become old because of age. You could become old because you set in your ways and you think you know it all. How are you gonna tell me a woman at 40 doesn't want to learn anything from a man? Doesn't want to? Then what the hell? Or she don't need. These women are then date down. Like, why would I deal with a woman that doesn't want to learn anything? Oh, she don't need you. So then what am I here for then? If you don't need me, why would I be with someone that doesn't need me? Like, 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 no, don't want me. You should need me. Yeah, I don't want a woman. I need a woman. There's a difference. See, if I want a woman, I'll go and grab one. So I'm saying to you, but when you need one, it's a different type of thing. You're like, I need one, so I'm gonna find the one that I need. I don't want. Nah, man. Nah, I get the woman I need. There's a difference. And it sounds similar. The woman that you need versus the woman that you want. The man that you need versus the man that you want. It's different. It's a different type of person. But you have to be able to learn from someone, man. IG models are a headache and handful. Man, them don't have a biological clock like the gal them, do we? We got time to build. You ain't got that much time to find a man and start a family in your 30s. I got a lot going on. No kids anytime soon for me. I don't think the world is a good place now to be bringing up kids into it. Yeah, like, I'm not even worried. Like, I'm busy, man. I can't lie. Sometimes I think to myself, does that make me effed up? Because I should be wanting to have kids. I should feel that like I can have them. Obviously, I got nieces. I love you guys have seen me with my nieces and that. I love my nieces and nephews, man. But I give them back and I go back to my life. Like, does that make me selfish? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'll be an excellent father because I'll be there. But I just mean it doesn't make me selfish. It's because they don't understand. I got friends that are 43, successful, no kids. So I'm saying 44, no kids. They're gonna have kids and that. They're just being successful and doing stuff. Women always judge things by what they've gone and done. For us men, it's different. Like, I don't even know. I might leave the country and go. Shout out to Doug. I'm going to America. Got stuff to go and do. Like, things is gonna change for me. I've got a lot of other stuff going on. I don't know. My wife might be overseas and stuff. What am I doing over here? Like, you guys. Don't try and pigeonhole me and trying to pinhole me because you guys have B. I'm not even. I've got next plans right now. I'm cooking. No use till I'm in my late 30s. So what if I'm 50 with a 10-year-old? I'm cool on that. These people think, bro. You guys think? Do you think I'm gonna look different at 50? Look, I go gym, man. Like, you guys come to my gym and I'll show you man in their 60s. Like, it's different. You guys don't. I'm not even trying to. The reason why people are, oh, you look so good for your age, I'm like, what does age look like? You guys are so used to crusty people that don't look after themselves. No, we don't come from the same place. So get me, like, my tribe, I come from a different place. That's it. You know what I mean? Hairline strong. Couple grades, but that's because I'm getting into my Zaddy era. But I need them to, I don't like them 1 or 2. I like them, pause. I see man them and they got the grey. I'm like, yo, that guy looks cool. That could be me. It's not me yet, though. It's never been a good phase, no. Doug be always dropping stat. Your company must not warrior. Trying to drop the links on the baby mama. Oh, I didn't even see that. You know what? I'm so behind in the chat. Sorry, I'm so behind because I'm so behind. I don't know if anyone wants to join in. You can. I'm so behind because there's so much chat and she was just talking rubbish a lot of times. Single mothers are the prize. Apparently, Sean. Apparently, they were Sean. Apparently, they were. That was the conversation. Stop putting all brothers in the same boat. Yeah, she was getting her feelings still. It's a shaming tactic. I just dropped the link. I don't know if I dropped it too. Yeah, like, I'm so criminals with feminine. I'm so behind in the chat. Sorry, guys. telling it like it is. F your feelings, logic over feelings, facts over opinions, generalizations over one's anecdotal experience. Most people can't see the world out of their own home. I'm 43, no kids is a great life. Facts. Come straight for you.
Yo, China, it's Doug in PA. What's going on?
What's going on, Doug MP? Welcome to the chat, man. Thank you for pulling up through, bro. Welcome.
You know, you covered this on a show, but I'm just gonna read the little preamble.
Yes, please. Yeah, I want you to. Yeah, I want to.
Because this was called A Cold Winter for Single Mothers in the UK. Remember that?
Yes, that's the show. Yes.
I got it, man. Are you ready? It says nearly a quarter, 25% of families with dependent children are headed by a single parent in the UK, with 9 out of 10 of those families being headed by women, those single freaking mothers. These single mother families are raising 3.1 million, or 1 out of 5 children in the UK. 49%, or almost half of those families, live in poverty, and 68% of these families experience food insecurity. So 68% of single mother homes. But food insecurity is defined as the conditions of not having access to sufficient food to meet basic survival needs. 4,000 single mother homes were surveyed in July of 2022, showing that 40% of these homes could not keep their heat on in the winter, and 70% go hungry, having to skip meals.
Damn, it's cold.
In total, there are 3.9 million children living in poverty in the UK, or 8 students out of a classroom of 30. I stated before, 3.1 million of these children are in single mother homes, or about 80%. And then a study by Women's Budget Group, which is a organization in the UK, showed that single mothers are 4 times more likely to experience, DV when trying to find a partner living in the home with just their child, 7 times more likely to be stalked, and 3 times more likely to be a victim of SA while dating or trying to find a new partner.
Guys, I told you we had this. I was just busy. I didn't know. I was just like, and I did a whole show on this. I done a whole show. We did it. It was 2 hours long. We had all the stats, all the figures for everybody that wants to scream and act like, we done a whole show on it. I was having a conversation. You was watching that in the chat. What was that for you? And talk to me. Like, what did you get from that?
So yeah, I'm the mod. I'm Doug in PA. If you guys didn't know, I've been rocking with China since his first show I saw him on. I always knew he's gonna go big time. So guys, enjoy him while you can. Enjoy while he can read your super chats, because one day there's gonna be 1,500 people up in here.
And when that happens, is I'm gonna be like, I don't know none of y'all. F y'all.
So I'm 43 years old, master's degree, 6 figures, no kids, and there was a time where I wanted kids, but I got to tell you, man, the worst part about having I fear no one except the Lord up above, and co-parenting. Co-parenting is the only nightmare I have, man. Like, if I have too many friends who thought that they were married, thought that they were doing good, and then the wife goes, "I'm not happy." Even the married ones, and they leave, and they're a weekend dad. And women will use your children as weapons against you. And there's a whole social infrastructure in place for foolishness, especially when it comes to single mothers and your child. So you know what? I wanted kids at one time, but if that's I don't ever have to lose and be a co-parent if I never play the game. So I'm just not going to play the game. I'm just not. I'm not. And guys, you really have to think about being a co-parent, because 70% of the time, 80% of the time, in the West at least, it's going to be the reality. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's get back to this woman talking to you earlier. First off, China, why do British black women talk like American black women? Why? They don't have the same experience. You know what I'm saying? Like the history of Britain is almost completely different from the history of the U.S. So all these British black women, oh, we're single mothers trying to get it out of the wood, out of the mud. Historically what? Historically what? British black women haven't had to go through the same thing that American black women have, but they've been brainwashed by these ratchet American black single mothers. Why? They talk the exact same. China, why is that?
Because it's the Haida mindset. And I talk about this to quote, bro, like, I find it hard to have conversations, and then, because when you have a conversation with people, it turns around to attacks on you. And I can attack women, you know, but it doesn't make for good content if I'm just there attacking a guest. Like, I can attack. Like, I could literally attack. I could even with the kids walking in, I could have attacked that. Like, there's a lot of comedy I could have made based upon the kids walking in. But I didn't because I'm a serious. But I could have. It was almost. I could do it later. I could do it later. Very funny later on. I could make some serious content with the fact that the kids were walking in when we're trying to look at the time. Why are the kids walking in at that time?
Well, it's like 12 o'clock there, right?
It was 11 o'clock. It was about 11 o'clock.
They should be in bed.
They should be in bed. That already lets you know when the man is in the home, no kids are walking around at 11 p.m. at night. Men bring order.
Yep.
So when your young boys are walking when you're having a conversation and you can't finish it, is because that thing that we talk about, two parents are better than one. The father would have gone and just settled him.
Yep.
And you would have carried on.
He would took him to his room, put him in bed, and said, "Go to sleep," and closed the door, and the kid would have gone to sleep. It's just single mothers are the most entitled, selfish women in the West. As you can tell, you're talking to that woman. Well, I don't, and me, and you're talking about me. You kept trying to say I'm keeping it conceptual.
Yeah.
The sad part about it is, if you say, you know, most men cheat, she'd be like, okay, you be okay. You know, most men are broke. You know, so what, 70-80% of men aren't paying the cost to be the boss. You can say, yeah, sure, because you know it's not about you. But women, especially single mothers, all they have is that vanity, is that pride. That's all they have. They know they messed up. It's the same as these women who are into like energy and chakras and stuff. They keep messing up their lives by their own choices, but they justify it by saying that I have a higher purpose and a plan. Most women who believe in energy and chakras make bad decisions and use that as a justification for their bad decisions. It's the same with single mothers and this misplaced pride. That's all they have, man. They know they messed their lives up. They know if they could go back and not have the kids with the Pookies and the Ray Rays they had their kids with, they wouldn't do it. But they can't. And that woman had 2 kids by 2. You know that 60% of women in the U.S., 60% of black women, if they have 2 kids or more, have multiple baby fathers. 76%, almost 80% of black American children are born out of wedlock.
Damn.
It's crazy, man. There are more working single mothers. No, there are more single mothers than there are. I forgot the stat, but pretty much there are more. I think it's working single mothers than there are single men, single black men in the United States. Pretty much saying that, like, over the age of 35, if you're trying to date, if you're a black man trying to date a black woman over 35, they're gonna have kids. They're gonna have kids. They're gonna have debt. They're gonna have all of it.
She's like, look, I actually thought you was gonna cuss when the kid walked in, China. I'm surprised you know why I didn't, because it's not the kid's fault.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm very, and this is the thing, being a man, they think we don't care, but that kid's walked in and I might say something like, what, you get me? And then he might hear that. And I'm still conscious as a man that the kid, didn't he? I was like, who's that? you get me? I'm conscious that we don't say anything that the kid's gonna pick up. But he definitely. Why am I doing that? That's not my kid. It's just that I understand that that kid is gonna form the community.
And,
So I'm saying.
and,
You
and,
know?
and here's the thing about that. She came at you. Well, you're not married, China. You're a failure. You're there's space. What happened to you? Why does anyone? And you just kept on topic. Here's the thing about it, guys. Men, we only talk to each other a certain way because we know that if I talk to China in a certain way long enough, him and I are going to get into a fight. But women, and there's this invisible force shield around them, so they will go low quickly. And it's just like, so don't ever get with a woman who talks to you like a man.
Do you know what's funny?
Huh?
She didn't like the fact that I was generalizing, but then she generalized about abortion.
Exactly.
It was quite interesting. Remember, they're like, "Oh, you're generalizing," but then she generalized and said, "Oh, well, most women have abortions, and they haven't told you, and just because they haven't got kids doesn't mean them." But I'm like,
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, they."
And most men may not have kids, but they probably have women who have gotten abortions. What?
What?
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, like these women, that's why you got to avoid single mothers at all costs. And on my channel, guys, I say, don't sleep with them, don't date them, don't marry them, because if they had one guy's kid, they'll have yours.
No. When you listen, like, yeah, man. Sometimes I may flip flop with what I believe were single mothers, but I think, yeah, like, especially
well, hold up a second though. You don't flip flop on the fact that a man of substance, a man who's paid the cost to be the boss, should not put his time and effort into another man's children. If a guy already has kids, okay, maybe you can, and he's just a regular guy, concessions have to be made. But there's a lot of young black men coming up who know the deal. They know the scam, and they're doing their best to try to get ahead. And we can both agree that those men who, like you and I, don't have baby mamas, we have, other guys who were being reckless, messing with certain women, having certain experiences, and guys like you and I, we stayed our asses home.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm 43 years old. Getting to my age as a black man, a professional with no kids, it's a careful, calculated plan.
I'm going to be honest. Like, I didn't get a chance to speak to her properly because how she interacted. But one of the reasons that women can't understand that, because women exercise extreme unprotected sex.
Yeah, man.
Like, most women, and let me tell you something. Most women, if you try to pull out a condom, they're gonna be like, "I don't have anything." Yeah. Most women can say, "Oh, I don't like how it feels." I'm telling you something. It is not men. It is. So I always tell men, to be like, "Oh, I'm on the pill." What movie was it? Was it Boys in the Hood when he's shaving his head? Was it Boys in the Hood? Lawrence Fishburne, the scene when he's talking about, "Oh yeah," he's like, "Did you use anything?" And he's like, "Oh, she said she was on something."
Oh yep.
And I remember that's a classic movie from a young, but I remember it, and it's like, of every guy that I know that got a girl pregnant, not every guy, but majority said, "Oh yeah, she says it's on it. The pill didn't." Listen, let me tell you something about the pill. The pill don't work. The reason why I said the pill don't work is because every time I've heard someone say, "Oh yeah, she got pregnant, she's on the pill." The pill would, you as a man, all right, you have one job, okay, is to protect your seed. That is your one job. That's your only job. Yeah, like, that's your only job. Your only job is to protect your seed. No matter what she says to you, she says, "Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm allergic to latex. Oh, I don't like how it feels. Oh, do you think I've got something?" That's your one job. The moment you give her your seed,
it's over.
In law, it don't matter. Yeah. Look what happened to Drake. Okay, the NBA had to start issuing statements and to telling athletes that they need to start disposing of their condoms, because women were going inside the trash cans and taking out the condoms and trying to artificially inseminate them. And the moment that happens in the court of law, you have to pay for that child. So you saw Drake with the hot sauce. Drake put hot sauce on the woman said, "Oh," everyone was laughing, but he has to take it that serious because a woman is going to turkey baste herself, and then you're going to be responsible. So you as
Kinda.
a man, huh?
There was a story
Oh,
about an American football player. He slept with this girl. The girl took the condom, and her friend was waiting downstairs, and she inseminated herself and her friend.
damn! What, both of them?
They both got pregnant. So the guy was like, "Hey, I'll pay child support for her, but I never even slept with that woman." What a true story. True story.
Yeah, and didn't even hear her when she said earlier on. Her first thing was like, "Oh, I was like, I was like exercising sexual discipline," and she's like, "Oh, you don't have discipline in the self." I'm like,
Yeah,
the
you're
whole
probably
idea.
shooting blanks. I can't believe she
No,
said that.
because they have to find a reason that you're not like them. So they're going to find all the different reasons. You have to be shooting blanks. Oh, a woman had your baby but aborted it and you didn't know. Like, basically, look at all the different scenarios she gave rather than the fact that you don't know what I do in my personal life. You don't
Hmm.
know whether I'm abstinent. You don't know nothing. You have no idea, right? You have no idea. So, but because you know what you don't do in your personal life, it pushed out to what I potentially won't do. And that's what happens. So, a lot of times when women are concerned about men cheating is because they know what they do. Do you get me? Whenever women don't like boys going on boys holiday, I'll be like, why don't you want them going on a boys holiday? She's like, oh, because what the girls, and I know what girls can be like. I'll be like, what can they be like? So
Yeah,
then,
because odds are she's met guys. She's been on a girls' holiday and met guys on boys' holiday, and some nefarious stuff happened.
okay. So, and the truth is this: women, women know that they go on holiday and sleep with men, and men know that women go on holiday and sleep with us with boyfriends. But everybody wants to pretend, right? But you would have no worry with your boyfriend going on holiday if you didn't think nothing was gonna happen. But you know exactly what the girls are like. So let's stop playing this game. You know what I'm saying to you,
Yep.
because yeah, you know exactly what
Well,
they.
back to the single mother thing.
Yeah,
Why does my microphone sound all weird? Can you hear me okay?
yeah, yeah. You're good. You're good.
Like, well, yeah. Guys, stay away from single mothers, man. Like single mothers. There used to be a time where where stepdads were revered and uplifted in society, but those days are gone. Okay, everything that men do is just seen as basic and automatic, but everything that women do is exalted and seen as extra, right? And so, like, women think that all the extra stuff that you have to do to raise a child that's not yours is just some regular thing that you should do. You're not going to get any credit for going above and beyond.
No,
And like you said, have you ever seen a footballer or an actor or something, or someone who does something great say, you know what? Thank you for this award. I'd like to thank my stepdad. Never.
never.
I'm telling you. And it's just single mothers are just because in order, tell me what you think of this. On the single mother scale, from 1 to 4, best case scenario is a widow, right? Because there's no baby father in the picture ever, right? Then, uh, divorced single mother. At least she was married and she had her kids in the context of a marriage. Then baby mamas.
Widow.
Well, just wait. But the worst single mother, the worst are these single mothers by choice. These women who
Oh,
are 35, 40, 45 years old, perpetually single, can't keep a man, and go get IVF and have a child all by themselves. So those are the most selfish women in the West,
those are the worst ones. Those are the worst
because
ones.
that child's never going to have a biological father, like ever. Why would you do that to a kid? Why? And the amount of women doing this foolishness is increasing more and more. It's crazy, man.
It's
I'm
the,
telling you,
it's the, that's the true pandemic. That's the pandemic. That's
it
the true.
is. This freaking
The baby
IV,
mother. Uh,
yeah, this freaking IVF stuff is from hell. And then
baby
it's
mama
just
demic.
it,
Baby mama demic. Oh my God, it's the baby mama
and
demic
don't
outside.
forget, felons are 37% more likely to have kids than non-felons in the United States. Felons are third convicted criminals are 37% more likely to have children than men that don't have a criminal record. That's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
Okay,
That's crazy.
there was a county in
You know what
North
it was?
Carolina.
You know what it was, yeah? I had a whole different way that conversation planned to go, but she took it different. I was actually, it was never supposed to be about her as a single mother. You do realize that, right? It became very much about her when it was never supposed to be about her. Tell me about it a little bit, but we're trying to take it less personal. So I'm saying to you, and more about single mothers of prize and why you think that, and it would be a good opportunity to talk about what you do, your business, and like you kind of miss that, and you just try to make it into a slur and try to put words into my mouth like that I would never say about single mothers. I was trying to have a really good conversation because I want to talk about the community, the lack of it. Yes, men have to be accountable, but let's speak about the men that we pick, and then obviously the problems that it has when it's not a good father in the home, and then they go on this has a whole spiral that we can. But if you can't even get past the first point of things, then how can we even address the other thing? This is one of the problems that we have within the black community in the UK. Is we love to, well, worldwide, but I speak about the UK. We love to march a lot. We like to march, link up, cry, argue. You know what I mean? Sometimes even write. Love to point the finger, give government, but we never want to address the issue within our community, and that's the problem. We never want to. Whenever someone from outside the community does something to us, we're always the first people to put up. Oh my God, you've done this! But whenever we need to talk about the things and the problems and the people which afflict our community, and we know what they are, we know who they are, we act like we don't know. So there's no point saying we have a problem with the knife crime in the country and going to the government, because the government is going to discipline your kids. If you don't raise your kids, the government will, and the way they're going to discipline your kids is not going to be where you want. So in order for us to do that, you go to Richie Sunak and you say, Richie Sunak, oh, you need to do something. London's coming to shit. The little kid got stabbed, but the only thing he can do is put more powers to stop and search for young black boys and more laws, right? That's all he can do. They don't stop what happens. They just deal with the after effects. So if you do something, that's it. Or potentially you be, more stop and searches, which we say disproportionately affects us, even though we're having a problem with it. So the same thing happens with this. If we don't assess the problems within our community, we can't then complain that the single mothers, because we're going to create more men that are going to go out there and not be accountable. And we're going to create these single mothers. I'm going to create more women that don't have self-worth for themselves, where they feel as if that they're going to allow these guys who haven't claimed them and to give them their body. So it will continuously go around in circles. So if for you it hasn't worked, then raise your, teach your kids. But a lot of times I find with women is they don't want to admit they've wrong or they've made a mistake. A man can say, look, I made the mistake, or some of the things that I did, a man can say that, and he know what he needs to go and do and handle it. But
And also remember, life audits men, but it doesn't audit women until far later in life. Okay, this is the first, like these last two generations are the first generation of women who've truly been audited like men. Understand what I'm saying? And then two, she's like, oh, why don't you ever talk about the men? Last 50 years we talked about men. How about that? Number three, these men that make all these baby mamas are a minority of men. In the United States, 18% of men make like 75% of the baby mamas. There's this county where these three guys in North Carolina, between them had like 89 children.
Yeah.
So whereas single mothers are becoming, I don't know if it is in the black community, but in the UK, single mothers are the majority of black women. The majority.
Well, I try to. The reason I would like to use Future as an example is because he's high profile enough where everyone knows him, and he represents the ultimate Tyrone, and he also represents lots of men within the culture that have money, have status, they sought after, but have lots of baby mamas. And no matter how many baby mamas that they have, they always have an army of women that are willing to not only date them, willing to have their children. So when Ciara dated Future, he already had 4 baby mamas, I
Yep.
believe.
She was
Okay,
number 5,
she was number 5, right?
and
When
he has
she
10 kids total now.
yeah, so when she dated him with 4 baby mamas, she didn't care about the 4 other baby mama stories. Okay, one thing we do know is Future has has been prolific in leaving his baby mamas. Okay,
Yep.
so when people talk about Ciara being a good woman, I say, what type of good woman goes for a guy that she knows has 4 baby mothers and then she wants to become the 5th? Okay, and she was single and childless. Okay, so then let's go with that. So now you're the 5th baby mama, okay? Cool. And it doesn't go well because it ends how it always ends with Future, right? Cool, because we know Future. Now, you get Simp Russell Wilson that's going to come in there, that's going to come and he's going to clean up the mess. And everybody loves Russell Wilson because what CR represents is you can go out there and make an incredible bad choice, a choice that everyone, your grandmama and the priest would have told you, do not
Because
get with this guy.
all women make mistakes. We're all human. We're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
human. We make
So
mistakes.
you knew you was going to get burnt. There was a 99% chance you was going to get burnt. You went and got burnt. Okay, so now you've come and got burnt now. But now Russell Wilson has come with bandages and magic cream. He's come and put the bandages and magic cream. Now he's been uplated to a status almost better than the father because he represents what everybody woman wants. They want a man that will disregard the fact that you picked the worst type of man to have a child for, because Future is the worst type of man. Okay.
100%.
And then you're going to disregard that, and not only are you going to disregard that, you're going to marry me, take on my kids, and then I'm going to treat that. So that's what happens. But what I will say to you is he was never a good choice for a man because he had been consistent. That showed he had 4 women he had left. Now, if I got with a woman that had 4 kids by 4 separate men, okay? Then I came in and I became the 5th. Like, bro, she had 4 chances already. So then if it ends badly for me, especially being a first time, imagine this equivalent of Ciara. I'm the equivalent of Ciara. I've never had a child. I never had a child. But I get with a woman that has 4 baby daddies, yeah? Regardless of what everyone tells me about this woman, I go and do it. Cool. It ends badly for me. Yeah. No one's gonna feel sorry for me. They're gonna be like,
Yep.
blood, what do you think? They will laugh at you. They will treat you like Kanye, even though he just got one woman. That's what I'm saying to you. They'll literally
Yeah.
treat you. But
In relationships and marriage, period. If it ends and it's your fault,
no.
it's
It
your
says
fault.
Future has 8 kids from 8 different women. It's brazy. It's brazy.
Yeah. If a relationship or a marriage ends, it's a man, and you did something, it's your fault. If a relationship or a marriage ends and the woman did something, it's still your fault.
It's same like this. When a man cheats on a woman, but if he cheats on a woman, or he leaves his home, he breaks up his home. He's a deadbeat. When a woman cheats or leaves, oh, what did he do? That's the first thing they said. Oh, why did she cheat? What do you mean? Why did she cheat? No one ever asked a man why he cheated. They said he cheats. So cool.
He-
That's one. And then when she leaves, she left for her peace, for deeper mental health. When he leaves, a
Yeah,
deadbeat.
her
Oh,
happiness.
her
He left for
happiness.
her happiness.
Didn't you hear?
Trying to nightmare fuel. You have these female teachers in the US who are sleeping with their 12, 13-year-old male students. This woman was an elementary school teacher, was messing around with 11-year-old boy
That's crazy.
4 weeks before her wedding to this guy. And they're like, well, what was going on in her marriage? The kid's 11.
Mm.
And do you think if the genders were swapped, anyone would be asking, well, we have to understand where she's coming from? Well, what wasn't he doing? The kid's 11
So,
years old. It's a
so
minor.
one of the things I say, women don't care about other women; they just care about their kids, isn't it? One of the things that I found, right? Women just care about their kids. So if you got with a guy that's got 4 separate baby moms, yeah, this is a guy that one thing you know. First of all, he's fertile as hell. Another thing is he's been prolific in leaving women. One
Yep.
thing you do know about him, he has left 4 other women. So 4 other women have been left. Now, for whatever reason, the common denominator in this thing is him. Yeah. Okay. So one of the reasons why I talk about women will clearly go for a man like Future, which they know at no given time was Future a good candidate for a woman like Ciara. Okay, no given time, but she went there, and then it ended badly. Now the reason I want to use that example and take it back down to normal relationships or every day is because when you go and you pick a complete and utter red flag, and you disregard all the potential green flags in the community. Okay, and you get, and
Mhm.
then that's fine. You can pick whoever you want. This is not about trying to police who a woman picks. Pick whoever you want. But if you pick the worst of the community, then you expect some of the best people of the community to go and raise that. How is that fair? And this is where we're at. And it also says to women as well is it's about accountability and also discernment. And don't give your body to men like Future, because they will. They future. What is Future? Future tricks on these girls. I recognize my bitches about APs, Birkins. Listen, he will have you in love, thinking you're the only one. Then he will drop you. Men like this, men with money are some of like women need to stop attaching money and finance to what equates to a man's feelings. If it's an
Yeah.
average man, let's say for example, a guy's works in Tesco's. I'll use Tesco as an example. And at the end of his month wage, he goes and buys you a £1,500 bag. That essentially could be three-quarters of his wage he's going to spend on a £1,500 bag. He's had to work 30 days to spend to go and buy you one bag. Okay, cool. He gives you that bag. That's amazing. Now, Future, for example, a footballer or a rapper or someone with goes and buys you that bag. Now, on the face of it, they both £1,500 designer bags. I know they are, but one person had to give you 30 days, three-quarters of their income in order to get that for you, versus Future just had to just, you know what I mean, and get it, right? But you're going to treat Future's purchase more than you treat the guy who's sacrificed 3-4 weeks in order for you. And this is what they do wrong. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? And this is
Yeah.
why men Future always win, because a woman will see that and they'll disregard you know what I mean, the other guy. And it's just quite interesting to me. And Future represents what it is for the guys in the culture that can do the worst types of things, speak bad about women, no matter what, but yet women still line up to them. And in the end, after they breed from them, they try to get the good guys of the community to raise them.
Yeah. I agree with you 100%. The one last thing I'm gonna say before I get off here
Yeah,
is
yeah, go on. I was gonna wrap up
uh
anyway, bro.
single mothers, they don't do anything by themselves, man. They don't. They're like, oh, we do it. No, you don't. Average salary of a woman in the UK is £31,000. 53% of women, I think it's 54% of women in the UK make $31,000, £31,000 or less. It's so, and one thing I wish single moms would do is have a conversation with your before you push out some pookie child. Have a conversation with your grandmother and your grandfather and your mother and your father and your brothers
Yeah,
and your uncles and stuff, because they're the ones who are gonna have to pick up the slack when this freaking guy leaves. I it One of the most selfish parts of these single mothers is that they unilaterally decide to have a decision that's going to affect the lives of everyone around them. And you're just expect you see articles right now of Gen Z and millennial women. My boomer or Gen X parents don't want to take care of their grandchildren. They shouldn't have to. No, boomers and Gen X are saying no. We raised our kids.
mm,
You're not gonna have me looking after this bastard child when you're going out to the club on Saturday night.
mad.
No, there are more grandparents saying "Hells to the no." I'm retired,
Yeah,
as they should. So one thing, single mothers, if I don't think they're any watching this, but before you decide to have a bastard child, talk with the people around you. It is not fair if you're gonna rely on them for babysitting, money for the child, food, resources. It's not fair to them.
yeah,
That's why I always say single mothers are the most selfish women in the West. All they think about is me, my, like Johnny Gill, like the girl on here. She couldn't get past my, me. China, you're talking about me. It's not fair. You're talking about me. Like, and how many times did you have to say, I'm not talking about you? But that's single mothers for you, man. All right.
Cheers.
Hey,
Thanks a lot,
guys,
bro. Thank you, man.
Sub to my channel if you haven't subbed. Doug and PA. Always good talking to you, brother. Have a good one.
Yeah, make sure you guys sub to Doug, bro. Thank you, bro. Sub to Doug. Thank you, bro. Yes, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also subscribe to Doug, donate to the channel, become a member, click on notification bells, get reminded when we go straight through. Yes, man. Thank you to everyone that's pulled in tonight. Thank you to our guest Shayla. Make sure you go check her out. It's her style on TikTok and I think YouTube and also Instagram. A big thank you to all of the chat gang. We had quite a few people in here tonight, which was really good, man. Make sure everyone likes the video, please. You know, it's the metric that YouTube uses to push out the content. So the more likes, the more comments, you know, the more people that see it. Yeah, it's a very good, like, guys, we're back on form now, man. The numbers were up. I see like 40-something people here. The numbers were definitely up tonight, which was very good, man. And yeah, people are pulling in. So we're going to keep staying consistent, keep cooking up for everybody. And we'll go straight through, yeah? All right, guys, man, turn notification bell so you don't miss out for the next upload. My name is China, the man, the voice. And yes, he said man sub to Doug. Yes, perfect. And we out.